Howdy, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Hold on. Sound device is doing dumb things again. All right, try now.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hmm. All right, how about now?
Check, check, check.
Yeah, hey, there it is. All right. Goddamn computers. All their, all their nonsense. If it's such a grump this week, no particularly good reason. I've just been, just been mad about stuff. So, yeah, good old computers taking it for me.
I think I'm in a pretty good mood this week. I did normally like for streaming services, since I normally exhaust their content too quickly. So I got
Mhm.
into a pattern of like I watch all their content and then I cancel them. And then sometime like within about a year, they you send me some special offer, to win me back.
Yeah.
So that way then I could like join again either like for free or for some like 80 or 90% off what the like normal monthly cost is.
I mean,
And
that
then I
is
could
that
like
is the trick, isn't it?
and then after about a month I've exhausted all their content that I'm really interested in. So then I canceled again. So right now I just started one. They gave me like right around like the 4th of July, I think. I got an offer, so I joined one, and so I'm watching. Just watched The Expanse, which I never actually watched the TV show.
Pretty great. Pretty great.
Yeah, well, in fact, I think it came out. I think I was busy when it first came out, and then I was like blinded. And so then I got my sight back. I thought I'd read the books, and then, when I came by in the rotation again, then I'd watch it, which just finally happened. So it was a good, excellent series of books, and the TV show actually follows it pretty closely because they had the two authors, because the story is written by like two authors that go under like a single
Hmm.
like pen name, and so they were like hired on as consultants for the show. So the show actually does follow the books really closely, except in some places they have to drop some things because you just can't do in a TV show what you do like in 9 full books. And so they
Right.
condensed some stuff, and then they had to drop some kind of, 'cause the whole story kind of laid out like like a series of like beads, let's say. And so sometimes in the book it took one course to kind of connect the beads up, but in the TV show they took a different course. In some cases I could see why, because it lent itself to be more visual, which you like in a in visual media. And in some cases it was just they could do it shorter. So it's kind of interesting, to see the choices there and just adapting, books to a TV show. And the books were like 9 books long, and the TV show only did the first 6. But in between book 6 and 7, or actually between book 6 and 7, 8, and 9, there's a 20-year gap. So I wondered if that was like part of the reason like they stopped at book 6, because they would have to like either drop that whole pause, which it would have been hard because they kind of needed that 20 years for something to develop, for the next catastrophe to be faced. So I wondered if because I think it came out about 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think
10 years.
so. I mean, I think they
So it'd
stayed
be about time they
pretty
could do it.
close to the books, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did some weird things I didn't understand, like
Welcome to the
when
ASOC
they fly out to
reentry
that
system.
planet with
Vehicle
that
selected.
first planet that settled
Stand
through
by.
the rings, and they kind of
Yeah.
get in the fight with the security team there. Is in
Your
the
vehicle
book they
has been
have
cleaned.
the father. There's like a father and the mother is a doctor, and they have a daughter, and the father's like a welder, and he's the one that sets the bomb and gets cold feet and tries to undo it, but then it goes off anyways and destroys a shuttle coming down, which starts the whole conflict on that planet. In the book, they
Right.
switched it to the mother, I mean, in the series, they switched it to the mother, who was the doctor. And so it kind of made more sense that the welder was planting bombs on the landing gantry than the doctor going out to do it, which doctors normally save lives. And in the story, it made more sense because she was pissed off at the husband for doing it. But in the book, the husband is pissed off at the doctor wife for killing people. And then she goes up to the ship because then she has to go up to the ship and be trapped up there with when the fusion reactor's off.
Mhm.
And they have to weld this gantry so they could tow the other ship up to a higher orbit. And so the story, it makes sense in the books because hey, the welder's up there, and he's trapped up there with like Naomi and the pilot guy Alex, and neither of them are welders, so he could go out and help weld because Amos was down on the planet with Holden. But on the book, the doctor's up there, so she serves no purpose at all, and trying to help them, except for crying about her daughter's gonna die. So little things like that. I don't know why they switched the gender of that in the story, because in the story it makes perfect sense. In the movie or the TV show, it made no sense at all, and they lost some tie-ins. It seemed.
Yeah, and there were a few, like they had to combine characters, right? So like drummer
Yeah.
ends up filling in for a couple of characters, some of the other stuff.
Well, and then you can see him doing that because it's that's a good way to kind of condense the story from book to a shorter series of 1 hour shows. So I could see, okay, that makes sense. But they had to over combine them a lot. And some characters that I really liked in the book, they lost because of that, and they cut out a lot of stuff, and they just changed some stuff for convenience. I didn't like the character as much. In fact, like Naomi, in the book, I liked her far more than I did in the TV show. But in the TV show, they added a whole bunch of drama and stuff to kind of I guess keep television audiences more involved. But she was a much weaker character, and I ended up not being as attached to her as I was in the book version of her.
Yeah, I
The
got
other
the
thing that
sense
was
too. Like I think they changed showrunners a couple of times. They did the move from Sci-Fi to Amazon, and then I think there was another shift as well. What if I could just jump straight to you? That would be interesting. Let's do like party members. How do I do that?
And the other thing, I think I knew before I watched the TV show that they had killed off Alex, which I thought that's kind of weird because in the books he makes it through all the way to the end. So I thought, why
Right.
would they just arbitrarily kill that guy off? So I'm watching the shows, and it finally gets to the part at the end of season 5 where he dies. In fact, he dies in the very last, the very last episode of season 5. And the way he dies, they're rescuing Naomi from that ship that she did the naked spacewalk out to.
Yeah, right.
So they're rescuing her, and so Bobby jumps out in her Martian suit, grabs her, and she's on her way back to that little Razorback racer ship that they were in. And she's calling Alex to like open the door or something, and he doesn't answer. And they switch to him, and it's like this freeze frame, like a photograph rather than a film. And so I'm thinking, like, what? That's kind of weird. And then they make some comment that he had a stroke,
Yeah.
and so that's why
'Cause
he
was
wasn't
doing like all the
moving.
high G maneuvers.
So I thought that doesn't make sense. So then I just did a Google search, and what had happened is the character got fired because he got after the whole season 5 was shot. There was some complaints, and they investigated, and he was doing a whole bunch of like sexual harassment and stuff. So
Oh,
they fired him, and they had to
yeah, they had
fix
to,
it all in
to
post
kill his
production.
character.
So
Right.
that's
So
why
they just.
the whole thing was filmed, and so what they did is they
Oh
just
gosh.
freeze framed him in the cockpit and pretended like he was dead, and they shot like one or two little short scenes where they referenced that he was dead, and then that was the end of season 5. And then season 6, he was officially written out so they could do it more properly. But I hope they do. I was hoping they come back and do because I think the book 7 through 9 I really liked a lot, That was a good ending to it, and a lot of actions happen with that. The Larkonians when they come back in to take over. Those Mars shoot off guys. And also, I read all 6
up,
of the
go to
short
bed.
stories.
No, you need to go to bed.
No.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Moana.
All right, hold on.
Moana.
Your Moana, but Moana goes to bed too. I'll be right back.
Moana.
Always something with the littles. At least he gave me time to fly over from Hurston.
In fact, I was surprised to find myself at Seraphim here. I haven't
Yeah,
played
I
since
died and ended up back in Levski, and then I logged in now, and I'm here. I was in Everest. So, back in
been playing this,
persistent, still
been playing
a
this
little...
railroad game.
Ooh.
Building a railroad company in where am I along the Tuscany River in North Carolina. Like it's the game that's like in the transition between like steam and diesel. Like
Nice.
probably like late 40s, early 50s, that kind of...
Did you drive the trains or just set up the tracks and stuff?
No, in fact, I looked at... Steam was having like a railroad sale, which is why I ended up getting it, because it was on like heavy discount. And so there was a bunch of games where you drive only, like you're in the cab and you can run out and like disconnect cars and stuff. Like, was that the most famous one? Like Derail Valley, where you kind of drive the train. It's a really like detailed train simulator. And then, but you're all like first person. And they have others where it's more like economic, like more like a Sim City almost, where like you're building a railroad, but you don't drive the trains at all. And they have others where you build the tracks and you can kind of do cheesy driving the trains. But the one I got is what's it called, Railroader, and you don't get to build the track. It's in a set location along this kind of short branch that, in fact, it has some kind of interesting history where like this short branch got washed out by a flood and the main company sold it off to this little company, and that's you. So you have to kind of rebuild it, but you don't lay any tracks, but you can... There's some milestones where you can build some bridges and buy access to some tracks from other companies, so you can kind of expand your network that way. But it's all like pre-placed in the scenery, which is kind of nice. And you can either drive the trains first person, which is like pretty good, or you can kind of do it from a third person, and you can have like an automatic engineer, so you can kind of almost more run it like you would like a model railroad. You can kind of tell the trains where to go and like switch the switches and stuff like that, but from not like in like a first person where you're in the cab. So that's kind of nice for switching all the different freight cars around, getting it on all the little sidings for the little industries and stuff. We've been playing that all last week.
You like end up hauling coal and stuff like that, I guess?
Yeah, like the section where you kind of start out, which I'm still in that section, is it's around like a big sawmill. So you kind of start out with some... Oh, Galleon. Spy. Six of those.
For some reason I can't repair the last 2 credits worth of repair on my Starlancer attack, but I guess it doesn't matter if we're not using that tonight.
Yeah, that always happens. You can, when you repair, it's always like there's 1 credit left always. And P8SC, let me get some... I'm gonna buy some ammo. I lost all my backpacks with the ammo in the last Saturday.
Oh, so that reminds me. So I got really mad, and I blamed you. And looking back, it was a hilarious misunderstanding because it was me just not honestly just not paying attention to what was going on. But I was trying to board an Idris, right? I was like, I wanna do it. I saw a video on YouTube, like I can do this, right? So I took the tack because for whatever reason it was here at Seraphim. And so I took the tack out because it had a pulse hover bike in the back. And so I was like, okay, this is good. I'll take the tack. I'll
Oh, I didn't think about
fly
that.
like 20 kilometers out, take the bike the rest of the way, and then break into one of the the hatches or whatever.
Yeah.
I get on the bike, and and I'm like, okay, remember to quote unquote pull up the landing gear while you're in the hangar, while you're in the cargo bay, right? Don't do it in space because it won't work. So I do that, and I get out into space, and I realize I can still, even with everything, only go 20 kilometers a second, or 20 kilometers an hour, whatever the speed is. And I was
Yep.
like, God damn Kraig and his speed limiter setting. He probably brought this bike on here and has some. And I was like so mad. I was like, so I'm like looking through settings and I'm like cursing your name. Not that bad, but I was just like, Kraig like screwed me. And now it's gonna take me like 30 minutes to fly 20 kilometers on this bike. About, I don't know, 5 minutes into that journey, I'm like looking through settings, trying to figure out how to change the speed limiter, and it's not on, right? Everything's fine. Like, okay, I don't know what it could be. And so I like shut the bike down, turn it back on, the landing gear's down again. I turn around, I fly back, put the landing gear back up, turn back around. Right, still only going 20 kilometers an hour. And then I realize there's no fuel. The bike's out of gas. And so whenever you have no gas, the game just gives you like a universal speed limit.
Yep.
It had nothing to do with Kraig to begin with. I even went back and looked at the video from the last time we played together and drove the bikes, and yours crashed and exploded. So that was my bike that I was on the whole time anyway. And I had never, I guess, turned the engine off or whatever, and the game decided it had no fuel. So, perfect Quadeism right there, pilot error, blaming somebody else.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Crashing into asteroids. Yeah, you're just a scapegoat. But yeah, so that was a good like stealth, foot in mouth, egg on face kind of moment. All right, so what do I have here? I have the tack, but it's all repeaters pretty much, so it's not that useful. We still have the Paladin, which has plenty of firepower, but is more delicate. I can claim like problem is I haven't really outfitted anything. So the only other ship I have that I know for sure has like cannons on it is the Corsair. And that's if we want to knock out the rest of these missions before the patch on Wednesday when it's supposed to end.
Yeah, well, in fact, what am I? I think I was around like 50K last. Let me see, where's my journal? Yeah, I haven't been as excited about this event. Yeah, so looks like I'm about like 40%. So I haven't got to the 50%, which is like the last of the armor rewards. And then there's 60, 85, and 100. I think so. I have
I'm
the
just
light,
shy of 85.
the light, and the medium. And then the next one I'll get, I think, is a Demico blueprint, which that actually I might utilize that because I like the Demico. Yeah. I think you get that.
That's you can. I've got the list up on the other monitor, so it's 50% is the Monday armor set, the Demico, and then you start getting the ship components, the A-rated military power plants, and then the A-rated shields, and then the NDBs. I don't care about the NDBs that much, but the shields are definitely going to be good to have to craft those. If you have some decent mats, it's going to be great.
Yeah, like probably like the shield and the power plants would be worth it. What do I have here in local? Did I get everything? Yeah. All right. So I'm all preloaded. So I'm loaded for anything. Like I could do. I'm still in my heavy armor, so I can do FPS or ship stuff. Where am I? Cargo services. Oh, this way. I think I have no ships here because I came on your ship.
Yeah. No worries. All right. Well, let's. I think we should at least get you to 85% tonight. I think we can do that. I think we can kill some
Well-
hammerheads.
Okay,
Or we can try to board some Idrises. I just don't know if
So you
there's
just
going to be
board
other
the
players
Idris,
chasing
and you
him.
have to like shoot the pilot, right? And that's how you.
Yeah.
That's the big
Yeah, and
trick.
it's horribly desynced the whole time you're inside of it, so like you're shooting at guys that don't end up being there. I don't know. I did that one, the one where I was stuck going slow, and it did take me half an hour to get there. And then the Idris started to move, but I noticed it was in a loop. So I just got myself in front of it and let it hit me, and it like clipped me through into the ship, and that's how I got on board. So it was the
Let me
dumbest
get
boarding
that.
action ever. And then I got another one while I was just AFK doing
Oh,
other
here.
stuff. I just had it in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
here
it's
at
a good idea.
Yeller. And what's the other one? It's the. I'll grab a call to action or call to
Yeah, and I
arms
think
too.
we decided the 300,000 credit one was beyond our skill, right? That was one that kept killing us.
Oh yeah, that was like the multiple waves of
Yeah,
like 2 waves of 8, then another guarded a guarded ship. I forgot which one it was. It was a ship that had a bunch of little fuckers guarding it.
yeah, and we were taking missiles and getting rammed, and I might have hit an asteroid, but I will never own up to that.
Let's see, and then I'll check my ASOP. I shouldn't have anything here. Show local ships only. Oh, I got a Golem X bricked. Oh, I guess that shows. It
Your
doesn't
rental, maybe?
tell me. Well, no, it's. Oh, it's here at Sterpin. Weird. But it's. Oh, I was probably like mining around here, and then I moved it over to. Because my Golem was over at Levski, but I didn't fly it there, so I must have been mining around like Crusader here, and then it was left here. When I called it over to the other station. So let me scrap this to clean up my hangars. Yeah, I'm all at Everest Harbor, and my Dragonfly is still at QV Logistics. Golem's at Levski. My Roar's out of Gaslight. My Clipper, Corsair, Argo Raft, all are at Everest. What's my bank account getting to be? Only 3 million. Where are you at? Saw your marker earlier.
I'm in my hangar,
Oh, there you are.
just setting up all the our priorities and all that again. All right. It's good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good way to keep this turret from getting dead so easily.
Install extra armor.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they need. You need to be able to modify this stuff, or I guess we could get out and repair it manually. Oh, let's get some repair tools. Before we leave, I'm going to get the big
Oh.
repair tool.
Do I have? I have my little one.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab a big one.
I have 2 guns
I
on my
think-
back.
Yeah, let me see if I have the big one here.
Yeah, that's so good because I could use the little one to repair during the fight while you're still flying, and then if we get into a chance where we have to use the big one, then you can use that because you have to then will not be stopped, going outside.
Yeah, let's see if I have one here. I do. All right, perfect. I'll have a big one.
Should have a tractor beam, and this should be Cambrio light. And Let me go steal some of your Cambiolite refills from the crew quarters.
Yeah, I'll get a big refill on mine as well. Put a couple in my backpack.
Wait, I thought it was in here. Oh, there it is. Get 3 of those. Well, that's even better because they have like 3, 3 little clips and 3 big clips in each of the storage containers. So we don't even have to fight over the ammo cartridges. All right, I'm in the
There we go.
co-pilot seat.
Alright, got it loaded up.
Let me turn on my MFDs. Power, flight ready, exit. Where's the power button? Here, I won't do flight ready because that might. Are your MFDs on?
Yeah, they should be on. Go ahead and flight ready it.
I have a flight ready button, but
Weapons online. Anvil Aerospace.
yep, now they're all on.
Alright.
Takeoff complete. Overhead proximity alert. Landing gear.
Oh, can I adjust power settings? Let me try.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we should be good. I mean, I have enough for everything. Like, we're probably even overcooled, so I could max out engines if I really cared to.
And I have ballistics, so it's right. Yeah,
I'll pull one
369.
off of each cooler and max out engines.
Forward proximity alert.
Oh, you got coolers that cost a lot of pips.
Yeah, they're probably the default, like, military C.
Yep.
Alright, do we have... You know what? Let's test this. You take the mission, because remember last time, I think we figured out that the mission taker got more rep? Or we thought it
Yeah,
did?
I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened last.
But I'm 2 Idris kills up, so I'm at like 92,000, so if there's a chance for you to get more...
Which one did we like? It was the.
I think the middle two were acceptable.
Oh, the 88 and the 97. Ambush,
The
Xenothreat, and Ship Under Attack.
under attack
no, the
kept
ship-
that
yeah.
died too fast. Yeah, it's the enforcer or the interdict attack force is 2 waves, and then the ambush is just kill a hammerhead and leave.
Oh, I see. And the 318, the Eliminate Xenothreat Enforcer, that's the one that was. So here, I'll grab the ambush one. That should be pretty easy. And oh, in fact, check. Are you on the Mr. Kraken thing, where you're looking at what they give out?
Uh,
Another
you mean
thing to
what the
check
rewards
is
are?
for how much rep you get for each mission, because he normally puts what rep.
Oh, no, I can look it up though.
Because it might be that here, if you're. Are you ready for a share? I can send the share
Yes.
over. Share. Because
Alright.
some of these events,
Accepted.
like all the different missions, all give you like 100 rep, no matter if you're doing like the 50K version or the 400K version. You get 100K rep each, or you're just 100 rep points each time. So it kind of made sense to do like the smaller missions that you could do much more of them quickly than getting like one of these multiple wave
The return of
attacks that
Xenothreat
takes
is
you
due
half
to
an
arrive.
hour, but then you get the same amount of ref that for the one that you can complete in 8 minutes.
I don't think he made a 1-pager this time. I only see the YouTube video.
Oh, Where were you looking at the rewards?
Just on the like PIG page.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if he talks about which ones do the most.
Let me grab the other one.
No, he has. Oh no, this is him talking about last year and how much better it was, or last time there was Xenothreat.
And interdict. You ready for another share?
Yes.
It's the 106 one. Oh, let me track the ambush. You can do the ambush one to warm up. That's
I'm Walton, Foxwell Point Consultant. Everything looks good on my side, so you may proceed with your contract.
oh, we might want to
Alright,
fly
sure.
by the.
Well, the Idris I have is. Oh, it says it's over at Yella. All right, yeah, let's just pop in on that one.
Yeah, fly to that one just to kind of trigger the initial.
Quantum drive is now on.
Go to the asteroid surrounding Yeller. 'Cause I'm not sure, but I think.
Quantum drive is now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I think that. No one said it in the video. But I think when the very first night it came out, I tried it a couple times, and one time I never got it to work. And the other time
Okay.
it started like working once I showed up.
Oh, he's
also,
red.
like-
You wanna shoot him with us? Looks like there's another Idris fighting him. We could help.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Angling the deflectors will be important. Sure, I get my.
Spirit.
Oh, there's two Idrises. An Idris and a Polaris shooting him. That's gonna make our life easy.
Yeah.
He looks
We can
pretty
just come in and,
disabled
like-
already, honestly.
Yeah. We can just add a little extra punishment and.
Alright, I'm close enough to hit. Alright, looks like we're on the side without any, Yeah, just watch this, friendly ship here. I'll keep this a little better nose down. Nice.
Yeah, he's nailing it with his big nose gun.
Yeah, Tiburon was basically made for this, so I'm glad he's in here just wrecking house.
Yes, I'm gonna. It's interesting that when we first flew in here, I got that shake issue that I was having, where the whole screen
Yeah.
shakes and it resets. I had that like twice right when we first arrived, and then I haven't had it since.
Interesting.
So I kept having the feeling that it was something I was doing that was triggering it, because like sometimes it would go for like a minute in between doing it, and then other times it'd be doing it like, every like 10 seconds or even less. So I thought there's something I must be doing that is like triggering it somehow. Oh, I just got one. Yeah, and I just got like a real minor one where it didn't finish. So like it starts like shaking slow, and then it does this violent shake where I can't even tell which way I'm looking. But it starts out with this like really slow side to side shake. I just got one of those, then it immediately stopped.
Interesting. Wonder what that is.
Yeah, it could even be like graphics driver or something like that. I think I'm a little old on my graphics driver needs. I'm always a little scared, especially with Nvidia doesn't seem to be too interested in supporting the gaming community anymore.
Why would you when you can print AI money? Trying to keep it perpendicular so we have like the longest profile of the ship. Oh, nice railgun hit there.
And after this will be because a 3-hour cooldown until the next one pops. Then
Yeah.
it's good to get this out of the way early. So I think the best situation is if you can get a couple guys like this in big ships to help you. Because I was doing it with my Corsair, so all I could really do is, kind of help keep the shields down.
Yeah.
With my
What's the thing about
cannons.
those? The M cannons is like you run out of capacitor, and then their shield charges back up, and you have to peel it back down again. You can like stagger fire or use fire groups to help with that, but it still kind of happens.
But I was actually doing because it was like this. It was a couple like big ships out here that were really punishing it with me, and it looked like from the payout there was only like 10 people that had accepted the mission. And I had seen, and at first what I was doing is I thought I can help out by just attacking its little guardian ships, its little escorts. But I noticed it kept on, they just kept respawning. So there was like 6 originally, and I was out with another guy that was like in a small ship, and we destroyed all 6, while the big guys were like punishing the Idris. And then after about like a minute, 6 new ones spawned in. So I stopped fighting them. Yeah, one other piece of advice is if you can get him so he's like drifting, like see how he's drifting up now?
Yeah.
That means he drifts into my bullets even if I can't get on target. But if he's drifting down, my bullets just kind of, they curve up and away from him.
Yeah.
So if you could roll to keep him drifting in an upwards position, that helps my aim.
Ballistics.
I get excited every time I see one of those explosions, like, is that the end? He's getting pretty red. I think, are we shooting through his shields?
I'm trying to keep us on the right as much as I can. There he goes, turning on us. Roll again, so he's upwards.
Yeah, you don't want to have him just like, at least I'll take out that Paladin with my big cannon.
Right. Looks like his weapons aren't firing, so his shields are up, so he's not in nav mode. It must just be that he's
Well,
it's drifting backwards now, so I'm gonna turn it this way.
what's that new Hammerhead variant? Like,
Yeah. Keep wanting to call it the Tiberian, but I think that's wrong. Is
Proximity alert.
that Red Alert
Caribbean or
game?
something? Yeah,
Tiburon, that's it. Like that Hyundai.
Tiberion that's like James Kirk's middle name from Star Trek.
Yeah.
No, he's Tiberius. Yeah, I think he just can light him up with that big beam.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not dead yet. How's he not gone down? Oof, almost hit a piece of that. Looks like an old Polaris over here. Alright, turning to get his arc again. Good job,
Ballistics.
Allied Railgun. Oh, we're out?
What?
Out of ballistic ammo?
Oh yeah, I just noticed.
Wow. I mean, we could probably go refuel, and if he dies, we get credit, right?
Yeah.
Shields offline.
Let's run over to yellow real quick. I'll throw a few missiles at him. Why not, right?
Just to say that you did.
Online. Lock. Forward proximity alert.
Three. Too close. Back up. Back up, Quade.
Lock. Aft proximity alert.
Still
That
too
caused-
close.
That
Back
caused
up
him to
again.
fire at us, though. That was the first
Yeah.
time I think I saw his turret guns on us.
Lock.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there we go.
It's my missiles did it. We all saw. Alright, nice work, everyone.
Shields
And now we're still gonna
offline.
go repair at, rearm at, yellow.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh,
Aid shelter.
Sending creds your way. Thanks for
yeah, we
clearing
just
up my
received some
contract.
blueprints for the heavy armor. And the Democo. Purgatory
nice, nice.
camo. Yeah, that's actually a blueprint, but still, I'm still not excited about the blueprints because I thought I finally got your blueprints for like the P8 SC that I have on my back right now,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't bothered building one because, and I have all the goods for it. I think if I don't do it, I lose all the goods. If I do it, I get a stock P8 SC, which I already have a couple of.
Yeah, at least
So I'm
with
just not-
the components, assuming they don't just disappear outright, because ship
Yeah.
components seem to have a way of doing that. Right, then at least you have a military A-rated power plant or shield generator.
Yeah,
if
and a
the-
way to
if the
get one.
stats get reset. Yeah, and a way to get one. I mean, I don't think they didn't wipe blueprints when they did that full wipe 8.2, so I think we're pretty safe
Yeah, and I think they
until
want people
probably until
to.
1.0.
But one, I think people would cry. Oh yeah, they took me right to 50. So I'm 61 out of 120.
All right. How much
So
did you get
actually I
paid?
did- I think it was like low 50, so about maybe 10K. Oh, maybe. Yeah, so that's actually not that bad because it's a 120
Shields
reward
online.
payout split between all the people that accepted the mission. So that meant only like 11 or 12 people total on this whole server had accepted it.
Mm-hmm. Nice clear landing pads. I don't see that very often.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that they said they're in 4.9. They're adding that new code that's supposed to clear up places after 5 hours, and they're adding it to Levski and Pyro, saying that they had already added it to Stanton. But I wasn't sure if when they said that, they had meant that they had already added it in an earlier version of the PTU, or if it's active in 4.8.3 right now. I was thinking from our experience last time, it didn't seem to be active because we went to several landing pads, on station and on planets that were all littered.
Overhead
Yeah.
proximity alert. Takeoff
Let's see,
complete.
did it give me missiles back? It did.
Yeah, I think what happens is if you can save the missiles as part of your loadout, but if you claim the ship with the default loadout ever, then just the free default kind of claim is without missiles. So
Yeah,
think
and I
that
don't
normally
mind,
happens.
like, as long as I can repair and rearm and get the missiles back, I don't care if they don't come back on claims.
Yeah, as long as you have a
Yeah, as long as I don't have
reliable
to store the ship and go
or
into the vehicle manager or manually put them on the ship, I think I'm okay with it. All right, so let's get that ambush mission cracked.
oh yeah.
Yeah, ambush strike wing. What did that do for my? That's right. It's rep, but it's in the journal. Yeah, that put me over 85%, so I should have. Yeah,
The
FR
shield
66, FR 76 shielding. Great. Makes me a happy camper.
But I think that was our kind of a minimum goal for probably tonight was to get me the demo code and you the shield. And
Yeah,
so we just clicked that off.
yeah, and we'll get you the shields. Gonna make sure we each have them. Because I do want to, like, spend time mining. Now that the ironclad is fixed, like, I want to take it out with the golem ox in there and a bunch of spare mining heads or mining bags and, like, go do this properly and, you know, mine and store up a bunch of stuff and refine it back at the station. You know, like, and then craft.
I enjoy
Like,
mining.
I want to do that loop, but I've been avoiding
Yep.
it because stuff has been broken and the ship has been broken and, you know, whatever else is going on with this game recently, and not sure if things will persist between servers. I feel like 4.9 we're gonna have it for a month. It's just a bug fix patch, so they're gonna be, you know, trying their best to keep us bug fixed. And that should be, you know, then we should be in a good spot to do a little mining, do a little crafting. Oh, here's the other thing I'm really excited about. I spent a bunch of time just staying at one Jumptown location for like 3 hours straight, just letting the boxes recycle. I had done some server hopping, and that wasn't nearly as successful as just like waiting it out. And I got a ton of good attachments, including the one I most wanted, which was the size 1 escalate stabilizer for energy weapons, because it increases your fire rate by 30% and it adds an extra round that fires out of either your arclight pistol or your, what's the SMG, the Lumen 5.
Oh yeah.
It takes and the effect is ambiguous because there's a minus 10% damage on it, but you fire 30% faster and you fire 1 extra round. So I don't know how it all maths out. I think it's 10% less damage per round fired, right? It's not like overall for the whole burst, it's per each one. But you're firing 1 extra, so you get a 25% boost there, and you're firing 30% faster, so like your DPS is much higher. So I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun.
And Lumen's good. It's a size 1, you know, galleon, but it's got really similar damage stats, and the ammo's the same. It's a 45, you know, 45 clip. So both, you're not getting like less ammo per clip or anything, but it's just small and it's light, so you get to run faster with it.
Well, and I need to see what we need to do to craft it, because if I can craft it to get a little more damage and negate that penalty, you know, I'm really excited to try it out for Xenothreat. All right, Hammerhead dead ahead.
Or you mean Siege of Orson?
Or Siege of Orson, I mean, yeah. We're not doing any melee, you know, FPS. Ugh, my brain is so broken right now. I feel like half the time I'm speaking and we just don't even know what I'm trying to say. Alright. Managed to avoid that missile.
And the asteroid, too.
And should be able to hit.
Get the gyros on. There we go. And get the gyros on and off accidentally.
Alright, shield's getting critical. So I'm actually going to try to kind of keep the nose wiggling a little bit. See if I can't avoid taking hits on that turret. Yeah, I'm gonna let him hit the bottom a little bit till we get closer. Alright. Shields back up. There's a lot more debris in this debris ring. He is kind of kiting us a bit.
Shield down.
That was weird. I just had like somebody shot me my actual body. I didn't take any health damage, but I saw like blood splash out of me.
Yep. I actually been killed in the cockpit like what was I doing? Like one time I was at a bunker mission and I just flew down really low and I was shooting the guys in the ground with my cannons in like in a small little ship. And one of them, well, since there was like 6 or 7 guys out there, they were shooting back at me and they actually killed me right in my cockpit with my shields up. But it was like a couple patches ago. I don't know if the NPCs could shoot through your ship's shields at that point, but it was like way too easy for them. And I don't think my shields ever went down or anything. Which is, all of a sudden I was just dead in the cockpit, which just surprised me.
Target destroyed.
There he goes.
Nice work.
Shields hit.
Alright, let's find Daymar and jump out of here.
Yeah, this is the one I wanted to try in my Corsair, because supposedly its turrets can't harm me, and they're all energy.
Forward proximity. Shields.
But I think some of these like these little escorts have ballistics, so they'd still be able to kind of chew me down little by little.
Quantum drive is now off.
No worries, I'll
Here, I'll check
get
missions
us to
again.
a I think ArcCorp isn't
Contract
ArcCorp mining
available.
area?
I just got a contract available for the ambush.
Oh, I guess that's what we just finished.
It was like a pop-up, like you had just shared it with me.
Hmm.
I think I was seeing that last time. After we completed a mission, I would get a couple like pop-ups to accept or decline, like the mission we had just finished, and it was
Didn't like
be like
old
some bug.
priority missions do that? Right? Like remember when they used to have priority missions and they would always show up on
Oh,
on your HUD?
Oh, maybe you could accept it, so you could do like 2 in a row. Let me see if there's one.
I don't know. Well, I got a torque imbalance, so we definitely took a little bit of no visible damage once again, except on the turret.
Here, you ready for a share?
Yeah.
I grabbed another copy of the ambush, and I'm gonna track the interdict. Oh, I already had it tracked. So I think that's it. Cause I think I remember that there were some missions that you could finish it, and then it would immediately give you a chance to grab it again.
Coming on board, Slender to hand. You should have everything you need to get going.
Thinking since the priority missions are normally for an event, so that they're thinking that people would just be doing them back to back.
Interestingly, the shields aren't coming up on the rear and the right of the ship. I'll be able to repair it with this. Buddy sitting here. Oop, yep, front engines are damaged. Can't really slow down. You know what though? I prefer a ship that takes damage. I don't want to just sit in an invulnerable ship all day.
Yep.
Have no. Get off of the pad, you bastard. Get. Come on. Make
Yeah,
space.
look at.
Oh, there's a guy down there. All right. He can
Oh, that
shoot
was
us if
probably
he
his
wants
ship
to.
too, wasn't it? Yeah, he has the back door open. Oh, the cuddy.
Well, apparently I can't repair here anyway. You bastard.
Yeah, he's taking it over to it. Sorry about that.
Yep, yep. I
Shields,
Well,
just
this only
assumed
has
it was
one pad.
abandoned because that's what happens.
shields online.
Yeah, we only have 2 faces on our shields. Interesting.
Overhead proximity alert.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to go to
Takeoff
Seraphim, I guess.
You can
he'll
try
be
that
fine.
little.
Raised.
Which station were we at before? That one had 2 pads. With
Oh,
no...
that was over on Yellow.
Oh yeah. Or Daymar here.
Yeah, what else is on Daymar?
Yeah, there's. I used to have them all mapped
Shields
out
offline.
someplace because when we're doing like those cargo missions, for like Race for Stanton. So I had memorized which ones had 3 pads versus the ones like this one that only had 1 pad. So if you call out the name, it might jog my memory if it was a 1 or 2 padder.
Yeah, so this was Artcorp Mining Area. That's a 1-padder. I gotta find... I just don't know the names. Shubin Mining Facility, SDC-1.
That I think is that as a double. It was the R Corps that had 1, and the Shubins had 2 pads, I think. And there's also some like name sites out here that are not Shubin and are not R Corp, but what are they?
Is now on.
I think they might have been 3 padders also. The ones that just have like a name to them.
I love that I just body slammed that guy's ship for no reason. He was using
Yeah, while
still...
he was watching.
Why was I griefing that guy? I don't know.
I was almost expecting him to take out like a boom tube or something and try to teach us a lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, you
all
didn't
you
get any
had-
crime stat. What's up with that? Quade just doing crimes, not getting punished?
Now off.
He probably just thought you were trying to like wiggle in
Yeah.
to land since we were, kind of in a bigger ship. And you were being gentle with this ship at least.
Yeah, I mean, could have shot it. I guess not, it's an armistice, right? Right, yeah, this has 2 pads over here.
Shields online.
Yeah, I don't know if the shield generator's broken or damaged. I don't think it is. But we're only getting the left and the front
Yeah,
shields.
I see it on my helmet display.
Which I don't know if that's just a visual bug or what. I mean, I did bias the shields forward for fighting the hammerhead, so maybe that's like a whole thing.
Well, it looks like one of my guns got damaged too, because I noticed my turret's a little red, and all my guns are at 267 except one's at 339. So it looks like one gun took some damage and stopped firing.
Yeah, all my front engines take a big hit. So I have a hard time slowing down.
Can you double pump the shields up a little bit more in the front?
Yeah, I'll see about that. Let me repair and see if that does it.
They're just like for the fights we spent a lot of time with
Yeah,
the
I
nose
had
facing
'em-
the damage.
Offline.
Yeah, I had them up like here at 220. Yeah, look, it still says
Oh,
0
yeah.
out of 60 on the rear and the back.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't put any power into them. Interesting. Let's do
Yeah,
a
this is like-
repair.
Yeah, do a repair and see if.
Yeah.
And actually, here, let me go check. Let me go refresh myself where the power generator and the shield generators are. I can fix those in the middle of battle. I think they're in this area.
Sure is taking a long time to process repairs. If it didn't work, it didn't take it.
So that's a cooler. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of like you need to do 2 repairs. And I was actually next time that happens, check check your funds before? Because I think I've heard people say both ways that you get charged twice. Because everyone agrees you have to do it twice.
Shields offline.
I'm gonna shut my
So
shields
this is
down.
power plant.
All the way back on.
Power plants. The
Shields
3 power
online.
plants are back here by the engineering.
Engines online.
Where is the
Alright,
shield
I'm gonna
generator?
totally power down the ship then.
All systems offline. Weapons offline. Shields offline. Weapons offline. Shields offline.
So that's cooler.
Alright, flight ready.
Weapons online. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Alright, they're working again.
That's a jump module. Power. Those are the 3 power. That's the 2 coolers. There's life. Oh, there he is.
Alright,
So,
it looks good.
Is that on the
Think we're
bottom
functional?
level? Let me just. I'm gonna check out. If, I just want to see if I can know where the. Oops. Know where the shield generators are. Or there's only one of them. So it's either right here. Yes, it has to be downstairs. That way I could affect.
It is only, I think it's just a single size 3.
Yeah. Yep, here it is. Repairs not needed. So okay, I know where I know where the 3 power plant and where the shields are. So if something happens, I can exit my turret and do some engineering duty, which is actually good because I have limited ammo.
Alert. Takeoff complete.
That gives me an extra thing to do when my ammo runs out, or it'll help me, prolong my ammo charges if I take a break to do some quick engineering to keep us in the battle.
Station.
And that way you can save that repair all for like true emergencies.
Yeah.
You only get to use that once. And it only takes like the 20% or something, right? Where I can
Yeah,
do
it's
it all
like
the
the
way back to
minimum
100.
threshold for functionality.
Quantum drive is now on.
Honestly, I think having like double front shields is pretty effective at keeping the hammerhead and stuff from like really damaging us. Go to the asteroids.
Quantum drive is now.
And this, I think, is the.
Quantum drive is now off.
Actually, this time, next time we do the hammerhead, try equal shielding, because if I remember, like those hammerhead rhinos were only like 60,
Yeah.
damage, and maybe what's happened while we're getting the thruster imbalances is because some of the other ships have ballistics, and they're shooting through the weak shields, and
Yeah,
coming
that
up on our
could be.
flank.
I should also, like, if the front shields are down, I should just let your turret traverses 360, like, I should just let you shoot out the side for a second, that kind of thing. Alright, we're there.
Shields online.
Alright. Let's find, looks like it's all Gladiuses and her, stuff like that, so I think we're pretty good here.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
I think last time I was.
Yeah, I think this we can just engage whoever we want.
Oh, I was wondering why my turret wasn't working and I'm not in the turret. I was just like looking up using the.
Yeah, it's Gladiuses and a couple of Cuddy Blacks.
Yeah, last time I was having success like shooting at whichever one was giving me a good shot, rather than trying to make you aim it,
Forward proximity
for
alert.
both.
Aft
Give
proximity
me.
alert.
It, pretty badly damaged this one that's stuck in front of us, so take him out. the big thing that happens here is we get rammed.
Target destroyed.
Alright. What is that? Another...
Forward proximity alert.
Whoa. Yeah, these guys are really trying to hit us.
Shields hit.
That's right.
Big Jarwin on him.
Deck proximity
Ooh,
alert.
yep.
Oh.
Yeah, we hit one. Yeah, bump this.
Yeah, he was very big in my in my sights.
Yeah, so
Not
we just
even
have to
my
be
sights, like
careful
he-
that that doesn't...
Right.
that probably took a little bit of our armor
Deck
down.
proximity alert.
We'll have to watch those...
Target destroyed.
If there's an arrow, I'll work on him. 'Cause I've got gimbals.
Oh.
Shields
Anti-fighter ship, this is not.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Nice kill.
Yeah, I seem to have the best luck, like shooting to the rear, because like they try to like fly up behind us, and then that I can kind of keep a steadier fire on them.
Well, and then you can tell me if they're... Whoa!
Oh!
Oops.
Offline.
Alright.
Destroyed.
Time for repairs. Got rammed hard.
Uh-oh, I just blacked out as I got out of my seat.
Alright, power output
Forward proximity
is...
alert.
Alright, I'm running
Alright,
back.
spin should be done. Yeah, I'll help with some repairs.
I'm gonna go
You
right
wanna
for
do
the
power
power
plants? Yeah, I'll work on
Yeah.
the coolers. Alright, that
it went
cooler
down.
is fine. That one's good.
Oh, it's my tractor. Actually, after I get this power plant up, you might want to go fly because they might just be doing too much damage to us sitting.
Yeah.
All right, this power plant's up, so you might be maneuverable now.
Alright. Getting shields back
Yeah.
up. Yeah, I'll get us moving.
I can just see like the integrity going down a lot.
Yeah.
It's going down
Yeah,
almost as fast.
once they break the armor, they can really hurt us.
Bogey.
Right, and
Forward
all right, all
proximity
three
alert.
power plants should be good. I'm gonna go down and look at the shields.
Alright. Do we stand and fight?
Shield integrity is 100%. I'll double check both power plants again. Before I get back in my seat, that's 100. That's 100. Okay, shields and power plants are all back to 100. Actually, we double check the coolers while I'm right here. See if that's 100. All right. I didn't check the radar or the.
Target destroyed. Overhead proximity alert.
Alright, well, we killed the first wave. That's that last ship.
All right, I'm getting back in my seat.
Yeah, I just don't know how much the hull is going to hold up.
Oh, I should have checked
if
that
the
on the.
ballistics are going to pen shields. Maybe I'll just, like, tuck in next to this asteroid here and we can just, like, turret them down.
Oh yeah,
Let 'em
hull's
come
pretty
at us
red.
and... Let them come at us and ram us.
And let me do my turret.
Alright, what do they have that I can maybe kill? Alright. I want to make sure there's nothing truly scary up there. Well, mantises.
And a paladin looks like. I see the paladin.
Yeah.
Was that an arrow? Oh no, it's maybe a saber. Yeah, it's a saber.
Lock. Target destroyed.
Did you take one all the way out? I think I was.
Yeah, it killed him.
Yeah, I was. That's the one I had targeted. And all of a sudden, the target.
Yeah,
Little
I want
redot
to hit some of these
disappeared.
smaller ships.
Oh
that I
yeah,
know
that's a
I-
good
That I
idea.
know
with
have
the-
ballistics. Yes, come on, try to hit us. Come hit the asteroid instead. Alright, I'm looking for the other...
Would that be another strategy? Is use missiles on the little, the little ones that are the fast movers that is harder for us to keep
I
up
think
with.
those locked.
Lock.
Alright, well that's it for missiles. So, yeah, just turret down whoever's shooting at us.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there we go.
Oop, got one with those missiles, nice.
And also, an asteroid just got one too. But you're kind of backing up to the asteroid.
Starboard. Proximity alert.
As they try to like flank us, they have to go into the asteroid.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid hitting it myself.
Oh,
I'm
that-
hearing them
that
explode.
might-
Hit.
Well, that might prevent the ramming because as they try to, because
What's what I'm? That was my thinking. I know they're coming at us.
Just bait them right into the
I'm
asteroid.
just watching this debris fly around while you do the hard work of shooting guys. Just hoping we're not.
Oh, God damn it.
I need to get a little away from the asteroid so I can turn and face them a little better, but yeah. Nice, nice. Asteroid kills another, or at least damages it. Alright, I think we can survive this. Oh no, he hit us!
Oh.
He hit us again! This stupid fucking... Alright, let's just...
Here, I'm gonna go
Space
check.
break, space break. Here's the other Valkyrie. Alright, hold on. Let me get a little distance. I'm just gonna fly backwards out into deep space, because I should be able to kite these now and use the front shield to keep everything at bay.
Shields hit.
I'm
What are
checking.
you?
Power plant's good. Repairs not needed. Repairs not needed.
Target destroyed.
I think we only have one ship left. I think it's just this
All right, everything. All the
Valkyrie.
components look good. Oh, I just put that
Thankfully,
away.
he's hitting us on the front shield, which is the big chunky one.
All right, I'm back in my seat. I like when you're running around the ship, you can see all the bullets kind of going through the ship.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the Expanse when the PDCs and the rail guns just kind of like fly right through the ship.
I know, I loved when they're on the Donager and the railgun goes through the guy's head.
Yep.
It's like, that was excellent. Excellent scene. Alright, let me...
Well, I read about that too. Is why that guy died so early because the writers they were playing some like role-playing game with those original 5 characters, and I guess they were doing it to like kind of brainstorm ideas for the books or something.
Yeah.
And so like he had the 2 writers and they had like 3 friends. So there's 5, and that was the first 5 guys that survived the Canterbury blowing up. And then the one guy got something happened in his life, like he changed jobs or something where he couldn't do it anymore. So that's where all his ideas stopped. And so that's why they decided to because he kind of got killed right out of the blue with that rail shot thing. But they said that's why that was the kind of reason behind his like sudden departure. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Oops. Sometimes when I go out of my railgun, I must hold the button to, or go out of my turret, I get all the way out of my seat.
Yeah, I find it doesn't distinguish between the short press and the long press very well.
Yep.
I forget what I was doing the other day, but it was something where I boarded that Idris, and so I just had like a P4, some heavy armor. I just bought at Seraphim, and I would hit reload, and it would stow my weapon. I'm like, I didn't hold it that long.
So 69. I'm gonna write down. I think it was at 61, but I don't know if we did 2 missions or. Oh
Well,
yeah,
we
with
killed
the
the
61
Idris,
was.
we did the ambush, and then we just did this one.
Yeah, so I think there was 2 missions after the 61, and I'm at 69 now. So I got 8. So yeah, they're. Oh, that's right. I know exactly now. They're all 4K except for the. I think it's the one that's like 319,000. That's you get just under 4K, like 3,800 or something. But then every other mission is for 4,000 points, and they're all equal. And then the Idris one is 120,000 divided. So we should be getting like 4K for each of these ambushes and that other one. Yeah, and it's weird because like the 3 smallest money count ones, the 88, the 97, 106, those are all 4K each, and the one that's 319 is under 4K for reputation points, which seems like ass backwards because that mission is 3 waves. It takes you a long time, and you don't get as much money as you do, or don't get as much rep as you do for shooting one hammerhead in an ambush.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. I mean, the ambush is clearly the fastest of the bunch.
Overhead proximity alert.
I wonder if it's like a balancing issue, or
Landing
that's
gear.
actually part of their plan, is that they know people just want to grind them and get done with them quick, so they do, because before you could do like some like the smaller missions that you could do really quick. You would get just as much reps. You could grind them very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the video recommendations always were, is like, do this one mission and do it like 60 times and you'll be done with the event.
Is now off.
So they know people want to do that, so they don't fight them, because that doesn't seem like it's that they're using their balance calculator.
Yeah, I feel like this whole event was just like, we need something we can drop. We can just relabel a few missions that already exist and that use our mission spawning system. All right, where are we?
I wish they wouldn't have called it
missions?
Xenothreat, because I think that's the thing that disappointed me the most, is hearing like
Oh,
Xenothreat
yeah.
was coming back, and I thought, okay, this is gonna be something cool.
Yeah, and I want to see that javelin back in here fighting the Idrises.
Yeah, that was, and just like we were saying, that it had mixtures of things to do. You could cargo haul, you could FPS, you could escort cargo haulers, you could do PvE fighting with against a bunch of like cutlasses and stuff, and then you had you had 2 capital ship battles, because there was that one Idris came early, and then their backup Idris came second. So it was a very fun mission. That it would sometimes take you like 2 hours to run it, but you're having fun the whole time.
Well, and they just had that like passive income tick that you would get, and that was fun.
Yeah.
And I liked also that you were working toward goals that you could see happen in universe, right? You are delivering supplies to resupply and refuel the javelin, and then you're protecting the javelin, and then the javelin is heading out and doing the fight,
with you or not, because sometimes
because you could lose it, and then it's
lose it early.
that was cool. And even though it made things even jankier, I liked when they added the boarding component. People were like stealing the Idris, and fighting the server with it and all that kind of stuff was, you know, kind of game breaking, but also kind of great. And shields are
We-
double
we- we-
front, gimbals are on.
Oh, what mission do
5
you have
seconds.
tracked?
I've got the ambush mission, so we're just gonna
Make sure I got the same
kill the
one.
hammerhead
Okay,
as
yeah.
we did before.
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches us off
Oh yeah,
guard.
here. In fact, let me grab another 106 one to have it in the bank. All right. Yeah, because sometimes playing, yeah, I would get on a server where I wouldn't get, yeah, I wasn't getting the priority missions, or I'd get like one. All right, so in my turret, looks like it's all working.
Yeah,
Oh wait, here,
sweet.
try the bounce shield this time,
Oh yeah, that's right. We were doing the balance, weren't we? That's fine.
and see if
And I'll just
if-
rotate shield faces. Okay, hammerhead is here.
yeah, I'm curious if the hammerhead can't fire through, and the bounce shields give us a better,
Lock.
better defense against
Forward proximity alert.
these little gnats.
Shields hit.
There he is. Ooh, those went down fast. Alright,
Forward
whoa.
proximity.
Oh, yeah,
we just got
maybe,
rammed. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep him on the left side while the front regens. I don't know if we're actually close enough to him, but we're 2 kilometers
Yeah,
away.
we're 2.2. Yep. Yep, I just
There we
got him.
go.
So it's, yeah, like 1.7, 1.8 is where he gets into my range.
Yeah, those do go down a lot faster on the front. Alright,
Shields
letting him hit the side. Okay, rotate another side.
Oh, there he is.
Fortunately, I mean, the front should be coming back up, but I think we're taking some stray fire to the front. There we go. Front is back.
There we go. Keep accidentally turning off my gyros. Gotta
shield down.
I don't have a little, because normally I get a little display that tells me if like my gyros are on or not. It could be like a little gyro light, but this turret doesn't have that. And I miss it.
Shields hit.
Shots now.
Forward proximity alert.
Wow, he's lighting us up.
Yep. But we got this. I think, you know, we have successfully kept the turret alive a little better. I think, unless you're down.
Something's wrong.
Alright, I'll keep on him with the weapons.
Oh yeah. My turret is down.
I wonder if it was that missile. It doesn't appear damaged at all on my screen,
Yeah,
which is weird.
I notice I'm not
Forward
I'm
proximity
not
alert.
firing and I can't move it.
Come on, you should be dead now.
Shields hit.
Yeah, he's No shield, and he's looking really red.
Fortunately, I'm at the bottom of my capacitor.
Alert.
Whoa, 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 whoa. God damn you. Don't you dare come back up, shields. Come on, be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
There it is.
Alright, let's,
Yep.
let's run back to Seraphim.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the engineering terminal or the just little display here and see if it says the turret. If the turret's not red at all, everything's 100. Missile racks 100.
Shields offline.
Oh, the power plants they fixed. So it knows that we fixed them.
Quantum drive is now on.
M6 cannons are all good. Oh wait, yeah, deadbolt. Oh, there's a repair button here. I could have repaired my. Let me try that. 2 minutes to repair it. Don't repair it on landing to see if this will
Okay.
fix it. Yeah, so I should try that next time because it says deadbolt 5. That's what I'm shooting, right? Yep. Because all your M6s are they're at 86%. One's down to 60, but the deadbolt
Yeah.
5 was totally red.
Interesting.
But it had a repair button next to it, and it didn't affect the repair all. It's still up. But I have it takes 2 minutes to repair it. But I had 2 minutes there that I was sitting there, twiddling my thumbs. But I could have repaired it and got back in the fight a little bit at the end, which would have been perfect because his shields were down, and you were just hammering him.
Yeah, we need just like a little bit more capacitor on these M series cannons. Like they have this habit of running out and needing to refill the capacitor like right when the enemy shield is
you have
about to recharge.
You could take off two engine thrusters and put 2 more capacitor thrusters on your guns. Looks like you have 2 left.
What's funny is if I do that, they don't fill up.
Oh, it looks like
can't
one
actually
does
add
and
to
one
them.
doesn't. Yeah,
Well,
let me see
it's
if I
not
can-
letting me assign them. See if you can put one in.
Yeah, one kind of has that. It looks like it's.
Shields online.
Yep. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Oh wait, it's not letting me do anything. Let me take off.
Landing gear deployed.
Yep. I can.
Add because these are all
Landing
jammed
gear
up.
raised.
Oh, deadbolt's fixed. Let me go back into my turret and see if I can. Oh, he might be in a.
Yeah,
armor's
we'll get
zone.
in the hangar and you can check it.
Yeah, the thing is weird. It's not letting me turn it at all. So I'm just like I'm locked forward. Can I lock this in a forward firing position or something?
Oh.
Could I have done that by
Forward
mistake with some
proximity
errant
alert.
keystroke?
Or it is damaged and it's just not showing because like the turret's damaged even if the guns are not.
Let me see what it says. It says deadbolt 5 is fixed 20%. Oh yeah, so it did fix something, but here, let me, while we're in the hangar, I can check it again.
Yes, can you shoot?
Let me, Now I got 250 bullets. I'm doing that. Actually, let me cycle. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have gimbaled. So my turret looks like it's locked in a fixed position, but I could have gone to that PM rather than PF to turn the gimbals, and then oh, but it's not letting me fire. I didn't. Oh, so it looks like this is interesting. So
Okay, I
if
can
I go
fire
into
something.
yeah, I can't fire mine. So, but if I go into gimbal mode, I can go lower.
Yeah, it's just not letting you actually turn the turret
Yeah,
itself.
so the
It's just
turret's.
gimbaling the.
But I
Here
think
I'm gonna fully shut the ship down and restart it. See if that.
well, you haven't repaired yet, have you? Because
No, not yet.
oh, I see.
Just to see. Basically, I want to know: is it a bug or is it? Okay, flight ready.
If it actually stays like this, I could actually shoot the
I
same
can't
target
even
you
turn.
are.
Can't even turn the ship back on. That's true. It would line you up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because I
I'm
noticed
just
that
gonna
when
repair.
I could gimbal the guns way far down, and so I can actually shoot below the area you are. You know, right in front of you. So actually, I might try. This might be better. 'Cause we could focus our fire on one target rather than me trying to like search out a roving target. Sometimes that's fun, but it's always better in games like this. Whenever you can focus your fire, that's like normally a good thing. All right, I got all
Interestingly, the
my ammo
ship is
back.
fully powered down, but I cannot refuel. Like it's using fuel, and I can't turn it
Oh,
on.
okay, just got my gun mobility back. But let me try. I'm gonna try the
I
gimbal.
can't turn the power on or off, or do anything. Try getting in and out of the seat. It's still so janky when there's other people flying in the ship with you, and I don't know why this is so hard for them to do.
I want to lock my turrets the way they were. How do I do that? Can I do that?
Weapons offline.
Because now it's
There
like
we go.
in gimbal or in
Aerospace. All systems online.
in
I don't
either
know. I
mode.
still. Yeah, there we go.
It's just letting me. It's just moving the. Let me check the options for turret key
While you're
binding.
doing that, I'm gonna run out and grab a drink. I didn't bring any brews
Oh
or
yeah,
anything with me.
I have to hydrate too, but I brought 2 of them. Yeah, go up to the cargo bay. That's where I got
It's right here.
the cruisers.
I think I
Cargo
have
deck.
some stored. I just didn't take them out of inventory.
Where's turret movement? See, there's a button. If I could lock it forward like that, that was perfect. Toggle turret mouse. Mode cycle. Relative dragging. Turret mouse mode pointer. I don't know what that is. Next turret, previous turret, turret advanced. Recenter turret. Speed limiter. Change turret position. What's recenter turret do?
Centers the turret.
But it doesn't. Let's say if I'm looking like out to the starboard side 90 degrees. If I hit the button once, it brings it back like 10 degrees towards the center. Hit it again, another 10 degrees, another 10 degrees. Overshoots the center, and then overshoots the center. So it keeps like doing it 10 degrees towards the center, but it will pass the center. So if you hit it a whole bunch of times, you'll kind of kind of asymptotically, get it towards the center.
I wonder if that's where that weird jitter is coming from. Because, like, it's off by a few degrees, and so it tries to find the center and it can't, or it has to recorrect itself somehow. Hold on, that stupid thing's making so many noises. Alright, engineering terminal, chill out. Everything is fine.
Remember, if you drink your cruise lux inside the ship, you want to right-click on the bottle in your hand and store it that way, rather than doing it from the inventory menu.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! I just grabbed the fire extinguisher for
Oh.
some reason.
That's useful for a lot of things, including propulsion while in zero-G.
Takeoff complete.
I actually turn around in the hangar. Simply I don't have space.
Door. That should.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying the Paladin. Like, I get that the meta right now is to take a ship that just can't be damaged. And we're almost there, right? Like, if we never bumped into another ship or took a missile, we would get no hull damage. But I'm liking that our engines go bad. I'm liking that our turrets and guns can
Yep.
get shot out. I'm liking that we take the occasional missile or get rammed, and that changes the whole ball game because now we're taking hull damage. You know, that armor is actually really valuable. So, I don't know. I'm thinking this is a pretty good good ship for this kind of thing. I'm having a good
Yeah,
time
because
with it.
well, it makes you kind of deal with the situation. Oh, I didn't get to read it in time because I was fucking around inside my Moby glass, but I got another one of those accepts. But I didn't get to see what it was.
We are
Right
currently
now,
in the hangar queue, but if you want to share whichever one we do next,
I think
go for
I
it.
have a. Which one do you like better? It looks like we can get either one probably. 'Cause I have an interdict on. Let me grab the.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. I mean, I think either way we're repairing after each one.
All right, let's do a. I guess. Here, let's
I think if we
do the.
I guess the fastest are the ambush, right?
Yeah, okay. In fact, I accidentally tracked that one, so I'm sharing an ambush. Actually, let me share them both. So I'm tracking the ambush. You should have just got a share for it.
I'm waiting for message queues to clear from the
Oh,
hangar request. Which is not going away, by the way, for some reason. It's just sitting here. I guess I have to leave the hangar.
Oh, maybe.
Proximity alert.
All right. Oh, actually, we check my journal while we're waiting for you to reset.
There we go. Okay, ambush.
I just got the 60%. So I got the first.
Accepted.
And let me go
Contract
back.
accepted. Ambush.
Yeah, I think I might have shared it twice.
Alright.
Priority. Yeah, you should have the ambush because the share button. Okay, here comes the interdict. Share the interdict.
Okay.
And
Yep,
yep, now
got it.
we'll.
Wait, no, it did not accept it. It just opened
Yep,
my
I
Moby
just-
glass. Hold on,
I-
it's giving me all the different Xenothreat contracts right now. Are all popping up.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
now
that's
share
what
it.
was. Okay. Yeah, so that's
There
what
it
it's
is.
doing.
Yeah,
After you
contract
finish the
share.
mission, like it gives you the ability to accept any of them, directly, which I haven't seen in a long time. Actually, which one do I have?
I'm Walton, Foxwell Point.
I
Alright, I'm running to
have.
the ambush.
Yeah, I have the ambush tracked.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, that's why I'm in a remote turret. I was thinking, I was complaining that I don't get, because the remote turret, you miss your little lights to say, which mode you're in. Are you in,
Yeah.
do you have like your gyros on and stuff like that? And then you also don't get a radar. Because when you're in a manual turret, you get that radar also.
Ooh, awfully close to some of that debris.
Yeah, you just
Don't
saw.
pull a Quade. Don't pull a Quade.
Sometimes I see him fly by my. I see him fly by my turret windshield, or I guess my turret camera. You want a ship this size? That's I guess that's the we talked about last time. It's the Asgard. It's the ship this size that's got a manual turret instead of the remote.
Yeah, it's got those dual size 4s under the nose, which is pretty nice.
But
Otherwise, I
this
think
has
you'd want a
quad
Redeemer, right?
fives.
Yeah, this is
What
quad
size
5,
are
so that
these?
turret has... Yeah, it's quad 5s, and then I've got quad 4s on the wings. So you've
So
got
yeah,
a ton of firepower.
this one's the
But I think the Redeemer's pretty good, even though it's only dual 4s on the manned turrets. But yeah, it's more maneuverable now, they say.
Yeah, like I said, I always liked it. That's the one that was designed by the, like a community
By the
member.
community. I mean, I didn't like flying it before. Now that they say it flies more like a heavy fighter, I might enjoy it more. I mean, this ship is pretty chunky and clunky. But what I didn't like about the Redeemer is it drifted.
Yeah.
So you'd go into a turn and it would keep sliding out. And, like, you could keep your nose on target really nicely, but you didn't feel like you had much control over the ship. This one is just slow and chunky, but like it turns, it moves, it does. The inputs feel like they work.
I always felt guilty in that ship because I'd be having the time of my life, and because I just loved those turrets at that time. I'd be having the time of my life in those manual turrets, and the whole time you're like, "Fuck, I hate this ship." And
I did. I was so unhappy with it. I was like, I think I was flying a Connie all the time at that point, which is such a good ship back then. It was so fast and nimble.
Okay.
All right, target acquired. We're gonna fly right through the Hornet's nest to other ships to get to him, though.
Lock.
I thought you were gonna say it looks like we have to fly right through the asteroid to get to him. Don't do it.
Shields fit. Forward proximity
Look at all
alert.
this debris.
Yeah. I know it's like you don't get as much, because I was doing them out in like the Hurston area for a while, and this area it's much more like debris heavy. Because like in Hurston, you do it around those weapons testing sites, rather than like these asteroid
Okay.
clusters. They seem to have less debris in them.
Come on, die, you bastard.
Forward proximity alert.
Sorry, you were taking some big hits there. Let me get the shields turned a little bit. If the ads would go away, we could get our front shield back up. There it is. All right. It's almost back down again.
Forward proximity alert.
Good. We got some shielding back.
Forward proximity alert.
I wonder if that shake is it trying to like simulate damage being done to my remote camera or something. Maybe that's what's happening.
Oh, yeah, maybe there's some kind of like
Because I'm in a
damage
remote
shake
turret,
setting.
it kind of like loses sync or something with the where in a manual turret you can't get that. Yeah, so the turret might spin slower or not move, but like this might give you some kind of like weird shake effect to say you're losing control. Boom, big hit there.
Yeah, I think all 4 of those just connected.
I'm gonna be interested in that new kind of fire feedback system they have coming up in 4.9, where you get the different
Yeah.
cursor effects, depending on if you're hitting shields or penetrating. And I think I saw one video on it that I wasn't getting a good. Oh, I just lost it. So good.
Uh-oh.
Can I
All
now?
right.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I can get.
Yeah, do your repairs. I'll keep the fire on him.
I'm gonna see if I can gimbal it, but I'm in no fire. So let me get to the panel here. All right, I got a repair button. 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Oh, we've got shields. His are up too, unfortunately. But this is where I'm going to get his shields down, and then my capacitor's dry.
Yep.
Proximity alert.
Now when he can get like, like 3 turrets on us, it just melts the shields. All right, I'm at 135.
Forward.
That's on my
proximity alert.
repairs.
Shields hit.
Your guns are all over 80. All of our components are still over, all at 100.
I mean, he's definitely going to kill my
1 minute.
retro thrusters, but I'll get him. You can't defeat the ship.
All right, 50 seconds. His whole nose is red and his front shields are down. Oh, he just dropped his shields.
Yeah, I think he's about to die.
Proximity alert. Shields.
Usually happens like right before he's down. Oh, nope. Shields are back up.
All right, I think I have 10 seconds.
It's
Weird, like a
shields
little
coming back
bar.
up, 'cause I can't maneuver to get behind him.
Oh, there I am. I'm
Forward.
quick.
Proximity alert.
It's a remote turret. Didn't do jack diddly. Yeah, I can't fire.
Well, keep pounding him.
I can pretend like I am.
Shield down.
Yeah, he's basically kiting us, which is interesting. But he does have a good habit of, like, turning around. Engines are so broken. almost feel like we should just go repair and come back and kill him.
Actually, most of our components and guns all look good except for mine. I went back to the engineering terminal and see how our armor's doing.
Looks okay. We're not taking. Whoa! No! 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 Oh, well, that was some
Oh!
damage.
I get.
I can't stop. I can't maneuver. All my engines and retro thrusters are bad. Oh boy.
Shields hit.
All right. Well, he's gonna get one big volley from the guns, and then we're gonna have to run away. Yeah, we gotta leave.
Yeah, our armor's at 0.
Bogey. Flare low. Shields
We got a warning on your guns too. What
Yeah,
are
we
these?
gotta go repair.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, cooler warning. I can go fix that.
Go for it.
Come on, open the door. Come on, open the door. Let me out.
Quantum drive is now on.
And
I don't know why this hammerhead was so hard, but the other ones were so easy. Maybe not easy, but like we were able to kill them. And this one we just couldn't. I couldn't seem to
all right,
keep his shields down.
Quantum
check
drive
the
is
engineering
now
terminal. Still giving me an. Oh, guns damaged. Oh, guns destroyed. What's this other bell going off for? Let me delete, clear all. Coolant's good.
Shields online.
Looks like everything is good but the guns.
Alright, so I have no vertical thrusters. How about if I do...
Shields offline.
Did you turn my shields off? Interesting. So I have no VTOL thrusters. So I'm going to crash unless I thrust upward.
Forward proximity.
Whoa, I can only... Oh, man.
Oh, coolant. Oh, life support offline. That's what the buzzer
Yeah,
is going on.
everything is turned off. Literally everything is turned off right now.
Forward. Shields online. Weapons online. Takeoff complete.
Why? Okay.
Forward.
Can you turn all that back on? My life support and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Overhead proximity alert. Shields offline.
Got these power source buttons. I don't know what they do. I think I clicked one by accident. Okay, there's life support back on. I can turn.
I cannot do this in 0G. Or in gravity. I'm just crashing into the ground everywhere I go. We might have to manually repair this thing just so I can slow down.
All right.
'Cause I'm just like... The only thrusters that work are the rear ones. I can like try to kind of land on this thing. Here we go. I think I got it. Oof. Alright, I think we're good. Get a little off center, but
Oh, and
it's the best I
radar.
can do. Oh my god, I can't even get on the pad.
Takeoff.
You're gonna have to help me.
Overhead proximity.
Oh
What
god.
can I do?
You gotta repair the outside of the ship.
Port
We gotta
proximity.
Oh, you in
repair the...
space?
No. Hold on. Oh no, this is such a janky way to do this. Hold on. Alright, I landed. Oh, we're skidding. Alright.
Landing complete.
I think one of the power plants is offline because I don't have enough power to, like, power everything.
We go back. I thought I checked them all. But yeah, something's beeping.
All systems off.
Alright. I'm gonna run out front and repair the retro thrusters and the underside thrusters. Because I don't...
Right
Well,
on.
actually, let me see. I'm on the pad technically, but I'm sharing it with some other ship, and I'm not centered. But literally, only the rear thrusters are working. So if I can't hover, and I can't strafe left, right, up, or down. Alright, yeah, I can't repair. It's being dumb.
Yeah, I think I did something to the power plants when I went into the engineering. Yeah, they're all at 100%. But when I went into the engineering console, there's this thing called power sources, and I clicked it by accident, and it looks like it has a bar for each power
Oh yeah, you
plant.
turned them off. Here, I'm gonna turn these on.
Okay. Oh yeah, actually now they're all on. So yeah, I had all three of them off, but I couldn't turn them back on.
Unless the ship's on fire, let's just leave it off until I get these thrusters repaired here.
Cooler failed. Oh, because the cooler's off.
Everything's powered off, yeah, so we shouldn't have any issues.
Alright. Actually, I'm turning everything... Okay, now I see how it's working. So now it's using up power.
Oh my god, I can't
Thrusters
pull
are
out
on.
my...
Shields are on.
I can't pull out my, my multi-tool.
Oh, I thought you had the rifle.
It won't let me take it out. I
How
can't
come?
equip it. I don't know.
Oh, because we're in an armors zone?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, because maybe the rifle one is considered a firearm, where the multi-tool
Yeah,
is
it's
not.
if I try to drag it onto my hand, it's red. Alright, so you need to come... Here, I'll show you what to repair.
Yeah, let me come down the stair. And
I don't even know if I could get us to space right now. So...
wait, where
There's
are
these
you? Up
two
here.
big front engines. And again, you only have to get them above 20%, so like this one and the one on the other side. And
Oh,
then
let me,
and then right next to it are these little VTOL thrusters. I don't know what that is. That might be a VTOL thruster too. And that should be enough.
track R. I need to... Oh, no, it's full. All right. Oh, is it up too high?
Maybe.
Wait, I think I'm
I'm gonna go look inside some of these buildings and see if I can get a repair
field
tool.
tech. Let me get... I need to get... Because it just lit up where you told me what the thing I was pointing at is. But I'm not getting that anymore. Come on. How did let me point at something. When I point at this other ship, it says, the Argo Raft says shields active. And it gives me the readout. But if I point at your ship, it's not... Oh, am I desynced from it? Let me see if I can run through the leg. Yep. Let me go sit in a seat.
Yeah. Find somewhere to...
Oh, I can't sit.
You can't get inside of it. God, this fucking game.
I
I just want to repair my ship, and it's like so... if I had gone back to Seraphim, we probably could have gotten into a hangar. Yeah, try to go into one of these buildings and find a seat. Can you close the ramp at all?
No, because I can't touch the ship at all. It just...
Fascinating.
Oh, wait. I might be able to... Let me see if I can...
I am so mad that I just can't get my repair tool out. Like, that's so annoying. Like, I just want to repair the damn ship.
Yeah, I can close it. Alright, ramp's closing.
And I brought a damn repair tool, and it won't let me do it? Like, what are we talking about here, CIG? Can't land at a friendly landing pad and repair your ship because there's another ship somewhere close by?
I need to find which one of these has a seat in it. Oh, I know there's the Platinum Bay, they have chairs.
Tractor beam attachment. It's not what I need. I need the manual repair tool that I didn't need to bring because I brought the other kind of repair tool. I'm now not allowed to use. just to fix a ship that I couldn't get on the pad because I can't use any maneuvering thrusters because they're all broken by the hammerhead.
Oh, here's a loot box.
Yeah, I'm checking them all. All right, Cambio Light
Me too,
SRT
boy.
attachment. Yeah. Let me go get the SRT canisters from the ship and see what I can do. If I can get any of those vertical thrusters repaired, that'll be enough.
So I sat down in the Platinum Bay office.
Nice.
I'm gonna see if, but I noticed it's not letting me store my. Actually, what if I right click on it? Holster, place, customize. Not letting me holster it. Carry lowered. Store. Oh, holster. There it is. There. Now let's see if I can collide with your ship or not. If not, then, well, yeah, I just ran right through it.
Weird.
So what you're gonna have to do, you might have to come like knock me out and then tractor beam me in and see if I drop
Yeah.
through the floor or not. Yeah, because I can't climb the stairs.
Of course, I just took the tractor beam off of my ship. Am I just not allowed to use the repair tool here?
We'll point it at the raft and see if it.
I mean, I can't, right? It's just not letting me fire it.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't even getting like when I pointed at your ship. I wasn't getting like the that little that display that would pop up that would tell me
I don't think I can knock you out.
just by punching me.
I mean, it's an armistice zone.
I thought you could still do the hand-to-hand combat.
I don't think so.
Just give me a good karate chop.
Actions, weapon. No,
If you
how
go to
about
like to number
fists?
6, 2 fists. Yeah, my fists aren't coming up either.
Yeah, it's armistice. All right. Well, I don't know. Backspace. Store your stuff in
What?
backspace.
I can. Let me. How far is armistice zone? I think these armistice zones aren't that big. I think.
Well,
You run out.
and getting you back to the ship in the 10 seconds that you're knocked out isn't gonna work too great.
Well, I thought. Oh, you're. I was thinking I could run out here and then you could fly over to me, but you can't land.
I mean, I can. I just can't ensure that I will land at you. All right. I'm gonna just try to get up to space and repair and come back, I guess.
All right.
Just gotta repair enough, and if you want to store in backspace, that's fine. If you'd rather wait till I try to get this fucking bucket of bolts in the air.
Well, here,
I'm
you-
mad
can
that I
you still
can't
see my
repair it with
marker?
the stupid repair tool that we bought, but I'm glad that the ship is like damaged enough to warrant all this kind of craziness.
Well, this is a good lesson. If this happens again, we have to. We need to stop in space, repair the thrusters, and that way, if I desync, I can fix it as long as I'm in space. I just can't fix it on the ground.
Yeah.
So the idea is oh, here I am outside of armistice, and it looks like So if you want, you can fly over to me and see if you can
Hold
land. I'm
on.
in a
I
big
seem to
flat
have some
area.
vertical takeoff capability.
Yeah, I'll get in a
Let
nice
me-
flat area. So yeah, here's a nice flat area.
All right, let me try
that
this
you might
pad
be
real
able to
quick.
land.
Stop
Oh.
moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Oh my god, I'm tipping. Come on, I'm on the pad. Just land.
Let me see if I can zoom in and see this. Oh, can I get my scope out?
All right, repairing. We got this, guys. Team, Guy, Kraig. I think we got this.
All right. So yeah. So now, since I'm out, so you could fly over to me, and then either I'll be able to get in the ship, because now it's repaired and solid, or you'll have to knock me out. Hopefully, get me in the ship, and I'll stick, and then fly into space where I can sit in a seat on the float.
All right, coming to you.
Take off.
Yes, there we go. Now it totally works. All right, I see you. You're outside of Armistice.
Yeah. It looks like it's 500 meters, where like in some of the other areas you have to run like, 3.5 kilometers away. Here's only half a kilometer. And I'm probably safe because you can probably land right on top of me and not even kill me.
I'm just gonna get you like right where the ramp is. Make sure I cut my
Alright.
engines.
Engines
I'm just
offline.
gonna open all doors.
All right, door opening, and let's see if I can run up this goddamn ramp. Nope, right through it.
Got the tractor beam. So I'm gonna knock you out. And we are taking you straight up inside. Oh, I can't
You
turn
knocked me
around
out to
yet.
death.
You're actually dead?
Yeah, I'm in incapacity with an hour and a half. Looks like I'm stuck on the floor. Oh, I just woke up.
Yeah, I got you
Oh,
healed.
you fixed me.
Interesting that it incapped you. Like, not just like regular dead.
We sit in the seat before something happened. There's something still beeping.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think once we get damaged, the alarm just beeps forever. Because there's an engineering terminal behind the stairs, for whatever reason.
Let me check our modules.
Yeah, everything should be properly
Everything's
repaired.
100%. And there's power to everything, both coolers, radar, life support. Yeah, I think I've seen that before where my ships just start beeping. It's like, or you get emergency lights.
And it
there's
does
no
this
way
thing where it's like your life support is like 1,000% over capacity now for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, but... Alright, let's go kill that hammerhead.
Oh yeah, we're at mission in progress. I forgot about that. It's been
Take
so
off
much
complete.
fun.
Shields offline.
It's okay. He's pretty red. I bet we'll lay into him with your turret pretty quickly, and I don't think he'll survive long.
And see, for our for our lore, we can say, it was supposed to be an ambush, but he couldn't fly away because we had done so much damage to him.
I mean, I will
was
say
stuck.
I'm pretty happy with the way this AI seems to be
You're slowly getting better.
kiting. Like, it's kiting us a bit.
Yep. Well, I
Whereas
was
the
noticing-
smaller ships are sort of jousting and coming at you.
Quantum drive is now up.
Whatever the event was that was around the
Bogey.
that Dracon they
Why
just
are my
had.
shield? Why did that turn my shields off? And now I can't turn them on again? Hold on.
Shields offline.
What the fuck? Alright, can you get out of the seat real quick?
Shields
Oop.
I
online.
turned them on.
You turned
Yeah, I
them
think
on.
what happened-
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, is right when you, I think when I clicked on it right when you did, I think so. It was a double click, so they went on and off. But one was from me and one was from you, and that's why they kind of flashed.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still nice and red. And there's my turret button. Yeah, the only good part of that is, for some reason, I still enjoy getting in a situation like that, and then us being able to fix it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm very happy with how engineering worked right there.
And even how he you were able to limp over to the other pad, and kind of land successfully enough to come out and then kill me and get me back into the ship.
Proximity alert.
Both how we were able to repair the ship and kind of use official game mechanics to both fix the ship and deal with bugs that were plaguing us.
Pop the midships on him, and we can just lay into him.
Charge of guns, so I can punish them.
Target destroyed.
There,
Got him.
just a couple. Just needed a couple.
Shields offline.
Journal entry. Oh, I didn't see that before. Journal entry added.
Okay.
Oh yeah, available contract ambush. Can I accept it?
I think it just takes you to the MOBA glass.
Yeah, I did. That's all it did, because I still have. So here, let me track the
Bottom drive
interdict.
is now off.
And you got that shared, and I'll grab us, get another ambush in the shoot.
Yep.
Ambush. And let me check my journal. Seeing who's. Oh shit! I forgot. So it's 69, and I'm now at 77. But I think, do we need 2 missions? Yeah, we must have done 2. Because it's 8 again.
How much until you're at maybe 2 more, 3 more?
No, I'm at 77. So to get, what's
To get the shields, right? You should be at the power. You should have got the power plants.
yeah, I got the power plants, but
Bottom drive
check
is
out
now
the.
off. Bottom drive is now off. Shields online.
25. So I need to get to 10,200 points, is 85%, and I'm at 77. So minus 7.
It's 85%.
Yeah, it's 100,002. I think, here, let me do it the right way. I was doing this kind of shorthand in my calculator. So 120,000 times 0.85. Oh yeah, 102,000. And then minus, I'm at 77 now. So I need 25,000 divided by 4K. Oh, did that wrong.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do all because it's like 6 1/4 of them left for me to get to 85.
Yeah, I mean, let's just rock through as many as we can tonight. Unless you're getting bored with it and you want to try something else, or if you want to bring a different ship.
Okay.
You think you got me?
No, I'm still having.
I could use a hand here.
Lock.
Let me get back to my turret. Oh. Why is it letting
Closing
me gimbal
on
here?
us.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Oh, if I go into that mouse mode where I use the mouse as the cursor, it allows me to do the gimbal.
Really, I can't fire when that happens.
Oh, you're locked
Yeah,
out?
I'm locked out of my weapons. I can't shoot. Can you shoot?
Yep, here, let me get out of that mode.
Why can't I shoot? I mean, I don't know if it's your thing or not. Hold on, me.
Alright, now I'm back
Weapons
to
offline. Shields. Weapons
back to
online.
my regular mode now.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Guns are on.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that. Yeah, I can't shoot like that. I've never used like the kind of mouse virtual joystick, kind of feature they have in this game. Which I think is the main way you fly, right?
Yeah, it's all mouse.
Shields hit.
All right, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
see
have
like
to
all the
keep 'em
PvP
behind
guys.
this.
You prefer that.
You know what? What am I doing? We're at a mining base. I should just fly into the asteroid. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fly over to the asteroid and then just use it to make them crash. We've got 6 more of these to do. We might as well use optimal efficiency.
Yeah. Why isn't it giving me a pip? He's so close.
Might be like inside the convergence of your guns.
No, he's at 900 away, and like the pivot disappeared, but then it just popped back up. So it must have been some kind of like desync. Do this guy.
Their shields are down, so they're gonna start shooting our engines here in a minute. Quade, don't hit any rocks.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting like the targets displayed.
Well,
can see
I'll
the-
check
yeah.
our gonna tuck through here, so you might lose tracking anyway.
But it comes up with like an unknown that's, yeah, no matter which thing I pick, it says unknown, and it's 0.0 kilometers away at 150. So it's like, it looks like it's stuck on one target. Oh wait, it just got reset. Yeah, so I think it was like a desync issue. Yeah, now it's working back to normal.
Shields.
I had,
Yeah, they're gonna get stuck in the.
the
See if I can get
superstructure.
under so we can see him here. Nice.
I think I hit
Right,
him at the
new
same time he
wave.
crashed, so I can't take credit for. Well, I guess I can take credit for that because it's my bullets that distracted him.
Yeah, I'm gonna invert us, and I'm gonna park us like right on this spot between the beams here. And then I'm gonna go check our engineering panel. And maybe even do some external combat repairs while you're using that turret to keep us safe.
Oh yeah, they just spawned in.
Yeah, we'll see if they catch us or not. They can't navigate this very well. But, let's see what kind of damage we took from that. Alright, yeah, some of the weapons are damaged. Yeah, so 2 of the deadbolts are at like 60 and 70%. Everything else is okay. So I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna see about repairing some of that torque imbalance while they collide into the ship.
Yeah, I keep desyncing and unsyncing. So yeah, and I gotta. The closest one looks like. Oh, one just tried to get in, but they're most of them looks like they're hanging about 1 kilometer away or 2 kilometers. And all like on the other side of the rock, you know, they're all below, you know, below me. So they're on we have the whole asteroid between us and them, and they're kind of confused. Oh, it's one of these fuel tank bases. All the fuel tanks are around us. If you fly up above my up by my turret, give it a couple squirts.
Yeah, it's definitely in order. Alright, so that should be good.
Looks like 2 of my 4 guns are red. It looks like from the.
Yeah, it's like the bottom
It's up
outer
to
2. Alright, part integrity 100.
Oh yeah, it just flashed.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all like they're like
Oh, look,
flashing
I can
white.
repair your turret too. That's gonna need a lot
Yeah.
more, I think.
Juice me up.
Yeah.
I have still 1 more gun red, but the 2 that you hit are like full, nice and white now. And they kind of were they're like flashing while you were juicing them.
Yeah, it should
Oh yeah, I can tell you.
both
Yep,
be
there's
juiced
another
up. And this one.
And there, yep, that's actually cool. I can tell exactly which one you're working on, and now they're all nice and bright red or bright white.
Figure out where this torque imbalance is living.
There's a little red up by the nose someplace, like on your right under your pilot's seat maybe,
Okay.
or right over it. But it's on the pilot side, either on the top or bottom. There's a little shifter of red. You know, a couple pixels I can see in a straight line. That might be a thruster out. Or some kind of little damage up there. Yeah, they're all confused, still hanging up like a 1.5 to 2 kilometers out. Confused. Oh, I can see it. I want to see if I can nail you with my cannon.
Please don't. It's revenge for revival. I think it's these front turrets actually, or these front
Oh yeah, I mean I can check
engines.
the.
They're not like damaged, but
Your guns could use a little. You have a couple
Yeah.
guns that are
got
like
about
95.
30% left. So I'll top these up and then we can go finish the fight. Our armor is whole, so really it's just like a few thrusters and the turrets themselves.
Everything looks like 100 except for your guns. In fact, it looks like you got 2 of them back up. My deadbolts are all up. Yep, 3. So there's 1 more that's 95.
Got it. Check the turret here. Make
Yep.
sure that's
Now they're
done.
all. Yeah, so now since we know like a spot like this is safe, we could both get out. And see, that's what I should do is I should have ditched one of my rifles and kept one rifle and
It's good to have the turret gunner do it. Or stay in the ship. Makes the most sense to.
Well, looks like if you park in because this, you know, they've been confused enough that none of them are getting close.
Yeah. So,
Oh, here's one.
are they all behind us, or are they kind of up on the other side of the asteroid?
Yeah, they're on the other side of the asteroid.
Here they come.
Get back to my gun.
Shields hit.
Who's shooting? Oh, there he is. Big Paladin.
Yeah.
I mean, bad part of being in here is I always get a little scared because I know how your affinity to asteroids.
Well, that's kind of why I'm like not moving. I'm just like rotating rather than anything else.
I wonder if that's the rate because like every once in a while, like I'll lose the aiming pip, and I wonder if that's like the signifying. Ooh, that was a asteroid click. If that's the radar, you're like taking a hit, and it kind of
Yeah.
loses, and it punches us by losing the pips for like a second or two.
Shield down.
Oh, I see you.
It's gonna hit me.
Yeah, I just lined it. There's a guy that's like shooting right through a little hole. And every time I get lined up on him, I get that shake and it throws me 30 degrees off or more. There. Cheeky little bastard got in a little hole and was just like lighting us up. But he's stationary. Come on.
Target destroyed. Shields hit.
Oh, I see this guy. Keeps wanting to target those fuel tanks. There he is. Yeah, you can shoot our turrets, I can shoot yours, buddy.
Target destroyed.
I was able to successfully use that gimbal trick for a second.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
There we go. Oh yeah, my turret got nice and red that time. Yeah,
Here,
there's-
let's stop and repair it, or should we just go? Just do it here, right?
Contract complete.
Well,
Initiate.
I need some more ammo though.
Oh,
It might
yeah.
be better to, as long as you're flying good,
Shields offline.
Well,
you can, or so if you don't have like torque balance, we have our choice of rearm repair. Yeah, one of the guys
Quantum drive.
got tucked right in between like two different like pieces of like superstructure up in the asteroid, but he had like a straight shot at my turret and was just hammering it. But whenever I aimed at him, I could get like 2 or 3 shots in and get that shake, and then my turret would be
Yeah.
like 50 degrees to the right or the left, and then I have to line back up on them.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive
I mean, one
is
idea I
now
was
on.
toying with is we would swap it, and you'd have the M series cannons, and I'd have the smaller weapons, would be the deadbolts. So you'd be peeling away the shields a lot faster. But I don't know, I think this was the right call. I think having, even though the turret gets shot out, I think having the deadbolts on there makes the most sense, because like that's our highest damage component. And you start putting the damage
and also-
on the ships immediately because you penetrate shields.
And also, it's got the limited ammo.
Right.
So if the turret goes out, and then you have limited ammo in the pilot guns, then we're at that point we're dead weight. So at least this way, if I have to make my guns count, as fast as possible. Actually, that's good. That's good to know because my turret has been going out, so I should be firing. Because every once in a while, I look like I have a shot. I think I might miss, so I should save the ammo. I think I'm going to do from now on is just if I think I'm close enough, then I'm going to shoot, even if it might like overshoot him a little, or where I might not have the right angle on it.
Yeah.
And just keep shooting. And I'd rather go dry than have the turret, freeze up with still half my ammo unshot. And that ensures that when we get to the end of the fight, where maybe your guns are all that's left, at that point he's already crippled enough that the energy weapons have an easier time finishing them off.
Landing complete.
I should.
Yeah, get some hydration. Work on all that. Definitely like
checked that
the using the missiles to knock out the fighters on the way in was a good call. All right. Now, I want to see if the Idris mission is back up yet. You said it's a 3-hour?
Yeah, it's a 3-hour cooldown on it, if I remember right. Oh, but yeah, so we've been on for 2.5, so it
Should be coming
it's
back
either
soon.
there or it'll be. But fortunately, it will be like 11:45, maybe your time, because it was the
Yeah,
first
I
mission
think
we
if we were going to
grabbed.
do it, we should for a boarding mission, because that would be a lot faster. We'll get our hover bikes out, and I'll throw them in the back of the TAC where we have some respawn beds. We'll just bike in, kill the enemy, head out. But we can knock out a couple other missions in the meantime.
How did you get the door open? What did you use for that?
I just had the P8, so I just unloaded a couple of clips into it. I used the docking door, not the main hangar bay. Yeah, I don't have a railgun or a boom tube here, unfortunately.
Get my helmet back on.
Oh no, you know what? No, I take that back. That was my intention, but the ship was moving and I just glitched my way into it.
Oh, that's right.
My intention was to shoot the door open. Yeah, if you need to do anything before we head out.
No, I just was drinking.
All right.
I like
So
my cruises
grab
are auto refilling again.
ambush.
Oh, I got.
Grab an interdict. Let me know when you're ready for a share.
Yep.
Okay. Here comes the ambush.
Oh, I have an ambush.
Oh, do you?
In fact,
right.
that's my active mission right now. But here
All
I
right,
just
I-
I
I'll
accepted it.
I'll abandon mine because I've
Wait, no.
completed.
No, don't, because maybe we have 2 of them now.
Oh, good call. Okay.
Or
Well, I
could've
won't
been
be
here.
able to fly to yours.
Never
Is the only thing. So share yours.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I have
Otherwise-
2 ambushes now.
I'm Bolton with Foxhole.
Oh, do you?
So
We're swamp
yeah, I
Okay,
have
well,
297.
This one cleared out.
Share
Um,
the one that you're tracking.
Okay,
Those are
yeah. So
fast.
here's we sailing. So can you read yours?
I abandoned mine.
Oh. Yeah, because here's I have a Ceylon and so there's one shared, and the other one's for an asteroid. Actually, didn't the share came? Are you ready for a share?
Yeah.
A share.
Don't see that one. That might have been the one I abandoned.
Yeah, let me try the other one. Asteroid mining base. Share.
Not getting any shares.
Yeah, the share light just comes right back on.
Oh, maybe abandoning that mission was a terrible idea.
Oh, here, let me.
There it
I'll
is.
abandon
Contract
both
shared.
these.
Contract shared. That was weird. They both just popped up at once.
All right, so you should have one that says
yeah,
that,
debris field above Selin.
and then
Bolton, for
asteroid
Foxhole.
mining base. Actually, its share light is still on.
You should have everything
All
you
right,
need.
send that one again.
I think this is the one that you abandoned was this asteroid base one. Come on, get to it. So shared. Yeah, the share light just goes off for a second and comes back on. Let me try it again. Share. Yes, this is the one you abandoned because the other one's the one I had tracked. So I'll abandon it also.
All right. Get us moving.
All right. And why do I have 3 missions accepted? Oh, and then now it's 2. Call to arms and that one. All right.
Shields offline.
Yeah, let me know when you're good to get a share.
Yeah,
Grab
try it
the-
right now.
I grabbed the interdict to see if we have a share bug or not. So share came
I don't know.
back
Mine
on.
still says hangar request completed up here, so we have to wait for that to go away,
right,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I can see you have the one because the share light's grayed, or the share button.
Quantum drive is now on.
Contract shared, interdict.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right,
Alright.
yep, just went off.
Shields offline.
Yep, says accepted.
And I have the ambush tracked.
Hey, yeah, not sure why you aren't completing the contract. I don't really have anyone else to handle it, but okay. We'll see what I can do.
Why can't...
Shields online.
Alright, hold on. Do this.
Shields
There we go.
offline.
I don't know. It's also one of those signs that's like, alright, you've been playing for a long time. Things are starting to get janky.
Quantum drive is
Yep.
now on.
Alright, so this
Server's
is the
getting different, man.
ambush.
Quantum drive is
Yeah,
now
it's the
on.
ambush.
Go to debrief, or missions cloud. Then shields to double front. Or maybe not, because it actually worked better when I was rotating shield faces last time, right?
Shields
Or is that the one
online.
where we got all the damage? Can't remember now.
I don't know. Can't remember either. Come on. It's acting like my engines are still broken and I can't slow down.
Yeah, I think what was happening is that Hammerhead was taking off. Was taking down our front shield so quickly that it shut out all your thrusters in the front,
Yeah.
which then led to that.
I'm
Okay,
Walton.
where the
our
fuck is this emissions cloud?
Everything looks good on my side, so you may proceed with your contract.
Oh, it's on the other side because it's still.
There it is. It's in this little cave.
Oh, tucked in. Yeah, the first time I tried one of these missions, right after when they first came on, is I couldn't get to the mission cloud in time. I failed like 2 in a row. So I couldn't find the mission cloud and get into it. In the like minute and a half they give you to do it, which is pretty sad.
I mean, some of them are pretty.
I think it was also
tough to
right
get
after my
into.
eyes came back online, so I was still like relearning how to fly my ships.
I've just got Dispatcher Walton like permanently on my screen.
Yeah, I had that for a while too. Where the thing was actually the window to him was open, but he wasn't in it. But then it finally went away. All right, convoy should be showing up. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a sign to get in my turret.
Welcome on board. I'm Walton, your Foxwell point of contact. Everything looks good on my side, so you may proceed with your contract.
Well, I think another time when I was like learning how to do this kind of mission, I got too excited and I flew out right now, before the target came in, and that blows the mission too.
Yeah.
You scare them
Alright,
away.
Hammerhead. Alright, this is good. He's kind of a little ways out.
Lock. Forward proximity alert. Lock. Forward proximity alert.
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches.
What kind of missiles are these?
Just some Arrestor 2s. So I can get some pot shots in on him. Hey, there's a hit.
Shields hit.
Yeah, sometimes I get my gun sounds and sometimes I don't. It's weird. It's like sometimes it's totally quiet and then all of a sudden I'll hear like the kind of guns firing sound, and then I'll get them for a little bit and then they go away again. It's that new sound director of sound guy. It's a problem.
Yeah, they're always bragging about their sound design. It's more like the audio itself is always great, but like it just is inconsistent and doesn't apply, and sometimes the music doesn't kick in. And
Shields hit.
Well, I think because sometimes they really, some of like the sites,
Forward proximity alert.
like when like the Onyx came out and stuff, sometimes their sound design like really hits it, but they work so much like on the artistic part of it that they forget the implementation part of it. So they have great sound design that works 50% of the time.
right, exactly right.
In fact, I didn't notice the little battle music. I totally didn't even notice that going. Yeah, I still miss that original Onyx battle music they had. I just loved that. And it only played for 20 seconds.
I think we took
Remember,
those
I
hits
liked it.
despite 16 flares going off. Just be aware we might be taking damage. Are you out of lock? You're locked out?
Nope. It just lost. It switched my target to like a little gladius. So I had to find the hammerhead again. Getting nice solid hits on the land a lot. Oh, he's nice and red. Okay. Oh.
He's actually faster than we are if I don't
Oh.
boost.
Oh, did I? Thought I lost my gun, but I didn't.
Target destroyed.
There we go. That's how you teach him a lesson. I think it was on the verge of losing my turret too, because it's nice and red. And I think I lost it for a second, but then it came back.
Contract complete. Initiating your payment now.
But just looking at it on my little HUD display, it's nice and red. It's like all four guns and the turret itself.
Quantum drive is now off.
How's your thrusters? Before we go down.
They're okay, but we do have some red hull where that missile hit us.
Yeah, I think as long as your VTOL works, that's our clue. That's the one thing that's a mandatory, or there should be like a mandatory orbital fix. As long as that works, it seems like we can deal with any kind of issue, even
Yeah,
like
I
a
think
player
it
desync.
should be okay.
I don't think I see the thruster desync or the thruster imbalance messages from my. Oh, I'm in my turret still. That's why. Let's see if I see those from the co-pilot.
Well, it's not telling me torque imbalance, so I don't think we took any big thruster damage this time.
I think like you're right. We took the missile hit, which got like I probably got like splash damage on my, because this is like some of the reddest I've seen my turret. You know, the kind of the turret mechanism proper, and I can see all four guns are red, and it's right in that central band where we got the hull damage on both sides as well. Is all right lined up with my turret.
Yeah, okay, I do have some torque imbalance, but I don't think it's major. Well, it says major, but I don't think it's actually going to cause me issues. Yeah, I have vertical thrust, so that's all that really matters.
Does this have VTOL in it?
It does, but it wasn't working last time.
Oh yeah, it does. You can see the engine
yeah.
rotating. Yeah, kind of comparing it from that one time I went out to repair the engines. Both the VTOL ones were gone, and the two back ones were gone too.
Yeah, it was
All four of
definitely
our
not
engines
functioning.
were just. There was nothing to shoot my little repair turret gun at.
Come on, engines. Or, I mean, landing gear. Go down. Go.
Didn't even have to push anyone off the pad except for that one guy loading his car.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad about that. That was probably not necessary.
I felt bad too, because after we pushed him off to the side, his back door of his cuddy was open and it was kind of hanging off at an angle, off the side of the pad, and he was still tractor beaming his boxes over.
I mean, honestly, I just assume these ships are abandoned because that's like 99% of the time. I didn't see him out there doing anything. And here comes some guy in a gunship just pushing him off the pad. At least he's got a good story about that time that asshole came after. I should have gotten a crime, right? I should have gotten a vehicle damage crime.
But you were like pushing it real gently. I don't think it damaged his ship at all.
Yeah.
But see, like we always say, we like how like when things kind of go screwy at Star Citizen, you end up fixing it and still completing the mission you're on. So that's that guy's story. It's like I'm loading up my cargo, and all of a sudden this ship comes down.
Exactly.
Kind of sidles up to my ship and jimmies it off the side, and I still loaded up all my cargo and delivered it. So he'll be all happy.
Yeah, we didn't break off an engine or anything.
And steal his cargo or destroy his cargo, anything like that. I told you that one time for one of those events, I had my tractor, the handheld tractor beam, and there was a griefer there with the max lift, and he could grab the box out of my hand and then eat it And so he just stood on the pad and prevented me from,
That is
you
an
know,
Idris. Somebody's got the Idris mission active. We just don't see it. Unless it's on here. Let's look. Priority. No, I don't see it.
oh yeah, it's a red Idris too. Oh, so I wonder if it's we're locked out for 3 hours and the mission's not. So
Yeah, like, so potentially if somebody else had it, they could share it. Well, we'll keep an eye on it because he's very red.
yeah, let me.
So
Yeah, it'd be
we'll do
perfect
our
if
own
it.
thing. Yeah, if it pops back up in the next 10 minutes while we're fighting all these other guys. As long as we don't
That'd be
aggro
perfect
him.
if he could stay like this and then like was it like because I think we logged on like what at 5:30 or like 8:30 your time, and so it's maybe like 8:45 because that was the first mission we did. So maybe by 8:45 that was over. That means at 11:45 we'll come out of cooldown.
Yeah, unless it just
so
gives us gives us a different Idris mission. Who's up there
Oh, because
fighting
that-
him? Perseus is
that-
up there after him.
Yep. If he could stay like this until was all his little turrets are red too, or is that all of them popped off? 'Cause I see he's got red, you get yellow nose and kind of red hull, but he's got all these little red pock marks all over his body. So did they already shoot out all of his turrets? Interesting.
Yeah, I bet they did. That'd be the good strategy because then you don't take fire the whole time.
Oh, I'm underneath. Let me get back up to the top.
Lock. Forward proximity alert. Lock. 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 Forward proximity alert.
Oh, this is weird. Is this our mission? I
Yeah,
don't remember. I'm seeing a Cuddy Black, and I know Cuddy Blacks are part of the Idris mission.
you know what? I think we're missing a lot of those ships because
Forward proximity alert.
Yeah.
they were behind some rocks here.
I wonder if these are the Idris escorts, though.
I don't know. I guess we'll kill one.
Destroyed.
See if it counts.
Oh wait, I still have a go to asteroids surrounding Yeller. Are we at the right place?
Target destroyed.
Working for me.
The interdict mission? Is that the one I have?
Yeah.
But my
Target
mission.
destroyed.
Yeah, I've got 50% defeated.
Huh.
Kind of all flying away in weird directions.
Lock.
Okay, yeah, here's the Gladius. Because I was used to like the Gladiuses and. Why are you shooting over there? But I was seeing like Cuddy Blacks, which I know was part of the Idris escorts.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I got a fuel tank.
Target destroyed.
Huh.
Idris. And what is that ship? That's the arrow we've got to kill. It's our last one. Unless the Idris is somehow part of our mission.
Target destroyed.
Okay, wave 2 incoming. Let's cozy up by this asteroid here. Or into the
Yeah, because mine says interdict Xenothreat attack force, and my mission thing is go to the asteroid surrounding Yeller.
So you're not getting any
And I
credit for this? Here, I'm
what?
sharing it.
And I still see the accepted interdict. And I see the mission marker, which is, let's see if it's below the ship. I can see like the mission marker. No, it's still below me.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I just have Walton. Yeah, my mission marker is 153
Target destroyed.
megameters away. It's way over by the planet. Let me see what missions I have here. Get out of there. Back to
Target destroyed.
contract. Oh yeah, I have 2 interdict missions. We check this other one.
Shields.
Oh yeah, here we go. I had a whole nother mission selected. All right, now I'm in fight. Except I'm not in my turret.
Target destroyed.
Come on. Into the turret. Oh, so that's probably why I was seeing all the. I don't know, because I did see some vanguards. I'm not vanguards, but the
Shields hit. Shields hit.
Valkyries are so tanky.
Shield down.
Yeah, aren't we kind of in a Valkyrie body plan?
Target
Paladin?
Yeah.
destroyed. Forward proximity alert.
Alright, I'm gonna go after some of these smaller fighters.
Oh. Come on, shake me.
Shields hit.
Man, it's such a tough ship to fight these fighters in with cannons.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Here, try tucking into the rock, maybe. Looks like I'm about ready to lose my.
Yeah,
my cannon, my turret is noticed as
Shields hit.
And the old bastards follow us in here. Oh, yep, one bit the dust.
yeah.
Other one down. All that's left is this last Valkyrie. Oop, and
There
he's
you go.
out too. All
Until we
right.
thin them out. We got some red. Actually,
Yeah, we
is
do.
that the Valkyries? I mean,
Sending creds your way. Thanks for clearing out that contract.
yep, the Idris is still out there. Looks like in the
I
same
still don't
state.
have the mission. Yeah, I do have another interdict attack force around Yella.
Yeah, that's the one I had selected by accident.
Well, here, let's go
Or
make
track.
a gun run on the Idris, and then we'll jump out. That way we can...
Well, no, let's not.
Yeah, we
'cause
don't have
if
the
we kill
mission.
him now,
Yeah.
we will lose it. So what we're hoping for is he can last another like 10 minutes, and then we take him out.
Shields offline.
So let's go. Oh, I gotta get out of this turret.
Yeah, I'll jump to Yella, repair, and then we'll go up.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, we got 9 missions. Oh, looks like they're all complete. So we completed 8 of them because I have 9 missions in history and 1 abandoned.
Quantum drive.
Nice.
So
Yeah, we're
8
making good
completed.
progress.
And let's check the priority.
Quantum
I got it
drive
here. I'll
is
grab.
now off.
So here I grabbed an ambush. So I have an ambush and an interdict, and the interdict is shared with. In fact, are you ready for a share? I'll share
Yes.
the ambush so we can have our pick. Come on, light up. Like my movie glass is not letting me click on the button. Come on, try it again. Contracts. Ambush.
Got it.
Yeah, the button kept lighting up, but then it would immediately flicker off, and I would having to move my mouse around to get it into like it's like it almost felt like there's 2 screens overlapping.
Walton from Foxwell here. Glad that you're coming on board to lend us a hand. You should
Yeah, I
have
think the server's starting to give us lots of little signs that it's getting tired.
Yeah. That's all right.
But
I'm getting tired.
other than the ship desynced, is that's the only kind of real bug that we couldn't ignore.
Quantum drive is now off.
Here's we just did the interdict. I'll track the ambush one. And kind of mix them up. Yep, they both look shared. And let me check the priority. No 4 million yet. That'd be perfect if we could get that mission and then run out and get that red Idris. Blow it up in 5 minutes and be at like 11:50.
Yeah, that
your
would be
time.
that would be ideal.
Just kind of in the night with and have 2.
Landing gear.
At that point, we've been playing for like 3.5 hours from 8:30 to midnight, and we did 2 missions that have a 3-hour cooldown. That's pretty efficient play.
Yeah, agreed.
check my money. Yes, I made 750K in AUEC so far.
Yeah, I'm at 5.7 million, which is pretty great, all things considered.
And I'm at 88 now. So it's
Overhead proximity alert. Takeoff complete. Shields offline.
Track that
Landing gear
ambush.
raised.
so now this is gonna make me play. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause my railroad tycoonery
Right.
because
Yeah, you
now
gotta make sure you get it done before the, whatchamacallit
for
hits.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Come on, let me jump.
And if we do this mission, I'll be 2.5 away. So that's like too close to blow it off.
Is now on. Quantum drive is
Because I'll
now
be mad. It's like if I just did 1 or 2 more missions, I could have had access to like, permanent shield Yeah, it's
Yeah,
shields coming up.
for the
Right?
next 3 years while they get the alpha going. Up to snuff.
Quantum drive is now on.
It's like every time I think they're going to make some really big progress, right? Like the spring was pretty good until 4.8, and then I'm like, they kind of screwed the pooch
But-
and lost a lot of people's faith.
But you
And
can
then,
argue
they're-
at that point that because they were so concentrated on trying to finish Squadron 42 that they got sloppy with 4.8. So they had all
well,
their
and,
managers
and they
looking
changed their
at-
cadence, right? They were like, well, we're gonna put out more
Online.
features and content.
But like
didn't-
4.6 and 7 were like that, and they
True.
didn't fuck the pooch as bad as they did 4.8. So I was thinking, the summer was coming, and they had to, so they had all their high-level managers all looking at, the 4.8 or the Squadron 42 cleanup, and so no one was kind of watching the 4.8 release, and they fucked it up.
He's out
But
there
then
in
also
a,
just having like
constellation.
the kind of very basic things that we're breaking in 4.8 just says there's no way that Squadron 42 is ready
Yeah,
unless they're
I-
just 2 separate of code bases, which I guess they'd have to be. And that's what I keep hoping is
I
that
don't know.
Squadron 42's got a bunch of neat stuff that they'll be able to port over once it's stabilized, but they don't want to start porting it, right before release, because then they
Well,
end
and
up.
I think one
they
thing
port
Benoit
something
said
over.
was they port something. They have to port something over, but like it's very different to move something from a single player campaign, story driven experience. To an
Well, that's what I thought
MMO.
is if they end up porting it over and it totally fucks Star Citizen up, then what do? Is they have to try to unport it, and that.
And I think that's why they're having
that-
such a hard time with balancing weapons and armor and
Yeah.
penetration, and it's like when you're the hero, right? Like you can have overpowered weapons. When you're, just Kraig and James, like no, you have to be balanced against the whole universe.
What I'm hoping is that they're driving towards the fourth quarter release of Squadron 42 and they miss it, and they end up with like first quarter or first half of 27, and they actually get Star Citizen or Squadron 42 out, and it's not and it's not dog shit.
Yeah, that's
And
the
that
key.
way, at that point, they
Can't be
they go all
terrible.
hands to Squadron to Star Citizen, and then that takes a huge leap forward. And so, like in maybe like 28, we get it goes into beta of Star Citizen, and gets out of alpha, and that would be nice. All right,
Lock.
locked in on a nice big fat Also, you got down because I'm finding I can land a lot of shots. So you're doing a lot better flying where I can get my gun on target. So you're doing
Yeah, I'm
good
trying
at
to stay
that.
focused on it for that.
Shield down.
Alright, it's gonna be on the left. Okay, coming around, it's gonna be on the right.
Oh, I think I just figured out something. What that lost pip thing is, because my gun's got like some lockouts. Yeah, I can't just like keep
Shields hit.
moving up and go over from left to right. I have to kind of, because it kind of locks out at the like 80 degrees looking up. So
Yeah.
that's when I lose my. That's when I lose my pip. Is when I have to like.
Oh, it's
move
like it knows
past
he's
the lock
outside
point,
of
yeah.
where you can move it.
But so then I have to like rotate my turn around and.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
getting
kind of-
pretty red. You might let him
Oh,
get a
let
little
me,
bit of distance.
Here, I'm gonna go to the bottom.
Okay.
See if that protects me.
Yeah,
more.
keep his fire coming in on the top of the ship.
Oh no. Yeah, the bottom's no good. It's designed like hit ground targets, I think.
Oop, okay, we just took that missile, so we might start taking hull damage here.
I'm back on the top firing.
Alright, let me get him back aligned. Oop. He's so close to dead. Alright, front shield is up. For, 10 seconds.
Peppering them with my guns. I just keep thinking that.
I'm hitting shield. I gotta get behind him again. This is where I think he's starting to get my thrusters
Shields
out.
hit.
Because I'm losing maneuverability.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Right, where is whatever planet was nearby? I see it.
Hey, nice work. Fox will
Shields
appreciate it.
offline.
Get your money set.
Seeing some weirdness in my little that upper left corner where you normally like see the outline of your ship that you're in.
Yeah,
Is now on.
It's some weird things that like sometimes it's not there, then it just show up and then it flies off. And I actually see it like it move off, and then right after the other ship got destroyed, it had a whole bunch of like hit markers up there. But the one I like the most is like I see it, kind of in rotating as like you turn and stuff. But then all of a sudden it just like flies off screen.
Quantum drive is now on.
Like no, come back.
that we took a lot of red to the underside of the hull. I don't particularly mind.
Except for
I
isn't
think
that where
I
all
think
your tulls are?
That's, yeah, and the components and stuff. But I think, like, in the future when Maelstrom's around, and so, like, the armor will be on different parts of the ship, like, that'll be cool, too, because the top can take more damage if the bottom's what's been hit.
Is now off.
Oh, because we don't have like panels yet. It's just like
Yeah, it's just, like, the hull is the
HP.
hull. Yeah. I mean, I think different parts, like, if they shot off one of the nacelles or one of the engines, like, that counts as, being...
Or isn't like the nose is separate than like the body or things like that? I thought some of that was going on. So, we're getting the reentry
Shields
flames.
online.
Oh, I missed him. Oh yeah, you got some
Yeah, I don't think my VTOLs
visual
are working.
damage.
I'll use side thrusters until we get close. Unfortunately, I don't have an open pad, I don't think. El Dorado. Great name for a 890. Be in luck here.
It's a big boy. I think the only time I'm used to seeing that is out of those 890 boarding missions. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I think they're still in the game, right?
Last I saw, they were.
But I think they're at
'Cause I
Microtech
think
and
somebody
Hardcore.
in
and
the
we don't play there.
yeah, back before they removed the new super heavy armor, I think somebody was testing it out in the boarding mission, and they realized the super heavy armor doesn't have any EVA capability.
Oh, nice.
So they couldn't get from ship to ship.
Well, that's what we were hoping you'd start having, like, different armors that had specializations that had positive and
Yeah.
negative aspects. So you couldn't have just always wear heavy armor every time. And so they're finally getting around to that. I like that because the heavy armor has some big flaws. Is you're dirt slow, and so no AVA. You don't have a backpack for looting.
Takeoff complete.
Yeah,
There's
you
something
can't heal
else
yourself.
major that. Oh yeah, you can't heal yourself.
Landing gear raised.
So you get this deadly gun, and you get to tank hard, but that's actually kind of cool because you can't tank and just keep healing. So you can tank a lot, but then you have to have a buddy that's not a tank, that's going to heal you, or you could actually still die in it. And it's not being able to loot that limits you a lot. That means again you have to have if you're doing like any kind of mission where there's loot there's loot around, which most of them, you're gonna have to have a buddy to take loot and then
Yeah,
try
it's
to share
definitely
it
not
with
a
them.
solo armor. And I saw too, like, it's really not great over anything besides like medium distance, because it's just that gun just has too much spread.
Yep.
So people said like, well, actually, it's really good for like defending a ship from boarders, because you put that in the hallway,
Quantum drive.
and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna be able to clear out anybody out of that hallway before they can kill you.
I
You
saw
know, and it's
people
useful
doing them
in tight spaces, like
like bunker missions.
bunkers.
I saw a video of, and that's I guess where you get it. Is there's like a mission where there's a boss in the bunker that's in that armor. So he's gonna light you up, but then you can steal his armor and then use it in the next bunker you go to. So I saw a video where like two of the guys had that armor and two of the guys weren't in it. But the first two guys in that heavy armor just marched in, and the close quarters of a bunker were able to just do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I was watching them just like take hits, and you're pretty survivable. You're not like it was one of the NPCs with what's the machine gun, the FS9.
Yeah,
Like, he was doing good damage back. You weren't able to just stand there and take all of it, right? You had to kill the enemy or get behind cover. Right, come on, guys.
correct.
Give me...
Lock. Lock. Lock.
Oh yeah, here's a cutty in this group. So I was wrong. Yeah, a couple cutties. So I saw those two cutties and I thought it was something weird going on.
Lock. Lock.
I don't think any of these missiles are... Oh, those were hits. Alright. Come on.
Target destroyed.
Okay, let's get these cutties, I guess.
Shields hit.
This is going to be harder to keep you on target. That's the only thing about these ones.
Yeah, that's that.
The ships are smaller, they maneuver more, they get right under your impression.
Target destroyed.
Yes, I noticed it's harder for me to shoot any target that you shoot at. The best thing for me to do is to pick another one. But then it's not like a gladius, trying to ram us. They fly way
Yeah.
too close, and they fly over the top of my turret so fast. It's hard for me to keep tracking them.
I'm like over here flying backwards in an asteroid field in the dark.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
I know it's like with the gladius, if we could both get our guns on it, it just melts it.
Yeah. Oh, these are getting close.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I've been
Alright.
doing. It's like I'm waiting for you to shoot at them, because you shoot them a couple times and it drops their shields, and then they try to fly by us, and at that point he comes into my gun arc, and I could after you hit him a couple
Target
times,
destroyed.
like right there, I'd have to put like 2 rounds into him, and
Yeah.
he's done. But yeah, that's
Target destroyed.
actually, in fact, that's what it's too hard
Yeah,
for me to try
that's
to.
nice work right there. Yeah, that tag teams them pretty well.
Yeah, because I was trying to shoot at one on our tail and on our sides, and it was just too hard to keep one in my gun sight. And I was having
Distance.
but that was good. It's like you doom doom doom, shield down, pop pop, he's gone. Yeah, and it's nice conservative. I'm like at 90% ammo still
Lock.
using that
Lock.
method. This has the Valkyries, so they're a little bit bigger. But that same method still should work, because if
Yeah.
especially as the shields start getting weak. Oh, and yeah, the mantises.
Okay.
Come in on this comet, this saber comet here. Saber. Yeah, it's not a raven, is it? It's the comet. Or is it just a saber?
I think this is a saber. But it's hard to tell with the level of detail and that.
Shields hit.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Oh, someone lighting my turret up.
There's a gladius. Here, who's in front of us?
Target destroyed. Shields hit.
And gladius.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, that comet almost hit us. Ooh,
Oh.
they're coming. They're trying for the ram.
Yeah.
AI is not happy with us living this long.
Target destroyed.
Kill, alright. There's one dead ahead and not moving. Alberto.
See, now I'm actually using that cinder key. I can just like pump it a bunch of times. That lines me up with you again.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I looked at the.
Yeah, I
I'm
do wish
proficient,
this
like
was
10
just a manned turret, the top one, because like it's so hard to stay aware in a remote turret.
Yeah.
Even with like, I guess, better visibility, but you still have all the context of like the
Well,
directions and the ship radar.
yeah, it's the radar screen that you really miss because that I didn't realize how much you use that. To both for situational awareness and just to help you stay on a target that you're trying to.
Alright, let's get my shields back up.
Sometimes I end up shooting at a target that's flying away and it's at the extreme range of my sights, but it's hard for me to tell that from the remote turret camera. It'd be easier if it was a radar screen to say, okay, that one's too far away. I should try to line up. Sometimes just when I get lined up on it, he goes out of range.
How's this guy not even red? What's going on?
Yeah, these Valkyries, man.
No.
They're just stout.
Here, I'm gonna go buy some of these asteroids a little bit. Well, this is what killed me last time, so maybe I won't give them quite as much. Bugging them that hard.
Shield down.
Well, I think that worked. Couple of them hit the rock. One left.
Well, I got lucky. There was a red guy that was following us, just hammering my turret. I finally spun around, but he was like almost all red. But just I got a couple good shots into him. Finally.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
There he
There we
goes. Alright.
Just as your front shield was about to fail.
Yeah. I still don't have the Idris, so I think I'll just call it.
Oh yeah.
Shields offline.
But made some pretty good progress on these.
Is now on.
Contract complete. Initiate your
Bottom
payment.
drive is now off. Bottom drive is now off.
Come on. Let me jump.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I'm getting like the urgent ship under threat. I'm getting all the priority missions coming up with an acceptor decline. So as soon as you don't have one, they give you everyone that's available, and they just cycle through all of them.
Right. Weird system, but CIG.
But guess what I should do is I'll call up my Aurora here, and I can fly that back to Everest, and that'll have then I can hop in my Corsair
Online.
and maybe do like another ambush or two. See if the Corsair is stout enough for that.
I mean, it should be. It has enough that, like, as long as your shields stay up, right? Like, in the
What
rear,
the-
I guess, then the
Well, also,
hammerhead won't penetrate
Corsair
your armor.
carries a shitload of missiles too. So
Yeah.
I think I'll try it because right now it doesn't have any missiles on it. So I'll try one without missiles, and then either it'll be doable or not. But if it's not doable, I can fly out to I think it's Hurl 2 has with the Thunderbolt, the size 3
Landing gear deployed.
EM missiles, and so then I can put a bunch of those on the wing, and then I could, especially for the ambush mission, I should just be able to come in and light up like 2 salvos of 4 size 3 missiles on it, and then come in and finish it off with the 6 cannons. So that should be a doable scenario.
Engines offline.
Well, let's see what my final score was. Journal. Xenothreat. 96.4.
Oh, nice. It's really close.
And I was right at 3 million. I was just over 3 million, so I'm at 38.53, so 850 AUEC for this round, and I went from like 51 up to 96. But here, let me see what the calculator says, so I don't have to do the math in my head. 102 minus 6.4 divided 4. 1.4 missions left to do to get the 85%. So like you said, you did me good, because I could have easily blown that off and then been mad that I left without. Where's the door?
Well, I thought it was
Oh,
going to last longer than it did. The fact that it's done.
yeah,
guess-
right.
Right, usually you do like 30 days, but I think because the patches were delayed and stuff, they just elected not to. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems kind of short, or they accelerated 4.9.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I think that's probably what really happened, because 4.9 was supposed to have Yeah, because 4.9 should have came out like December 20 or January 20th, like in the 20s, and it's coming out on the like 14th. So it's coming out like a
Yeah.
week earlier than normal because they cut all the content out of it.
Right, yeah, because they're not going to do Siege.
But I'm glad they did this, because I much would rather have Siege in August than an unplayable one at the end of January or July.
Yeah, I still think it's going to be pretty bad. I just don't trust them not to lump every single instance of somebody doing Siege onto the same server. So as soon as you have 40
Yeah,
or
this
50
is-
people, it's going to be bad.
And this is their first real instance.
Yeah, they
kind of
they should
gameplay.
do. You should just be like, look, you can have 10 instances of Siege running on the server, and then we spin up a new server for the next 10 people. And we have $1 billion now. We're just going to eat that server cost for the duration of the event. But they're not going to do that. They're gonna let 300 people be on the Siege of Orison
Yeah.
server, and it's
On
gonna
one-
slow to a crawl, and the mission's not going to progress, and people are going to be mad.
And virtual servers are actually kind of cheap when you compare them to $1 billion, right?
I mean, and again, you're not running that
Like-
forever, right? Like right
Like-
now, you're doing it for the event to test out your ability to dynamically change and assign servers based on population changes and loads,
Well,
right?
that'd be
Like
a
the whole
perfect
point of
test, like-
dynamic server meshing was that, oh my gosh, this planet is getting really busy, so we're gonna like distribute more of these people across a server that we're going to spin up, and so that way, like, you know, this instance and this group of people in Loreville and that instance, and, you know, hangers in another instance, and, you know, but it's like, I don't get
Well,
the sense from how they're talking about it that that's what they're doing. I think they're just like, no, there is a server, and that's where Siege of Orison is going to take place in an instance.
Well, in fact, there's two things they need to test. Is, you know, one is how many people, you know, how many instances can run on a server and still have performance. So that's one valid test, which is, like you said, is the one that they seem to be concentrating on. But the other one is how fast can they, you know, spin up and spin down virtual servers to keep, you know, 600 people playing
Right.
and having a good time. So, like, you know, each server, like, I guess maybe they run the first test for like the first week to say, okay, anytime the server goes over your 10 instances, it's, you know, shit, or, you know, 12 or whatever the number is. And then they should immediately switch to how fast can we have, you know, a bunch of servers spinning up and down with an average number of, you know, 8 to 10 instances running at a
Yeah.
time. And then, yeah, because that way they could also say, like, once you start Siege of Orison, it takes, you know, 20 or 30 minutes, so that they want to try to group, you know, a bunch on that same server, or, because I can see their point. You don't want to have a bunch of servers spinning up and then a bunch of instances ending and a bunch of servers going with one set of players on it, because that would be
Yeah.
wasteful.
I mean, and I
and
get that, like, while players are in the instance, you're not going to assign them to another new server. So you might
Yeah.
have a few servers where, like, as players complete, there's still other instances of players who haven't complete. Like, I get that, but that's when you just then you assign the next set of players to those, like, I
Yeah.
guess, empty instance slots, you would say.
Yeah, so let's
Right.
say worst case scenario is, you know, 10 guys all start, you know, 10 teams all start at the same time, and 12 is your maximum number before it gets shit. So 10 guys go in, and then they start wrapping up. But then as those drop off, you're pumping in, you know, more teams to that server. As every time it drops below 8, you add another team to it, you know, rather than spinning up, you know, a new server.
Yeah, and I mean, and look, we know from experience that after you get more than about 50 players on a dedicated gameplay server, the server FPS drops below about 20, right?
Yep.
And since their target is 20, they should just be saying, okay, we theoretically, right, we've said 4 players per instance. So we need to have, let's say, 40 players, so 10 instances maximum per server, where we start assigning. So, like, maybe once a server has 7, begin the process of booting up server number 2 so that it's ready to go when the first one reaches 7 or 8 or 9. You know, whatever needs to happen, right? Whatever back-end math, logistics, you know, I don't know. But that's not what they're going to do. That's totally not what they're going to do. You're going to go on a fucking server. It's going to be one server attached to your shard, and that is the Siege of Orison server where your instances live. And since your shard can have 700 people, there's going to be 300 to 400 people trying Siege of Orison on a single server in instances that are all running their own separate AI and that are all tracking their server, their missions, and it's going to fucking break.
Well, and also, if they write their code right, is spinning up virtual servers should be, you know, almost instantaneous, because it's an image that just gets loaded into memory and it's all ready to go. But I bet, you know, they haven't actually written it like that, so it will take, you know, like 2 minutes to boot up a virtual server rather than your 2 seconds,
Right.
where they just load a memory image and it's all ready to accept players.
And the thing is, if they were planning to do a dynamic server meshing like that, where they could spin up and down new servers based on the load in order to keep players having a good experience, they would have been telling us that that was the goal all along, right? They would have been bragging about how they were about to do the first iteration of dynamic server meshing, but they're not. They're just telling us that they're doing the first iteration of instance raids, instance dungeons. So yeah, I don't think they're doing anything dynamic, right? I think it is just another dedicated gameplay server where the Siege of Orison takes place, and it is instanced to 4 players or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that's what they're doing.
There would have been a whole series of boasting.
Yeah.
Of how fast these instance servers could come on and offline, and they haven't said not even a hint of anything like that. It's just
Yeah,
you're
we would have
fighting in
had
your
a
own
yeah,
server.
Jared would have had a thing about it. Yeah, so I feel like, right, we have 700
God
player
damn it!
servers. People are going to show up, and 300 to 400 people are going to try to play Siege of Orison on a single server, right? And look what's happening in the tests that people are sharing already, the Wave 1 and the PTU and all that, is they're like, yeah, I get to the Siege of Orison island, and I'm in an instance, and the NPCs don't move. Like, right,
Or the elevator
because
doesn't show up at all.
yeah, the elevator doesn't show up, right? Or the mission objective doesn't progress. Well, that's happening because everybody in the PTU, even though there's only 100 of you maybe, are all trying to do Siege of Orison at the same time, and it's one server. So I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it this way, except that they must
Punish
need to figure out some, yeah, right, to make us feel bad for giving them money. There must be some crucial piece of technology they need to get right by doing this before they can do it more dynamically. It's the only thing I can imagine, and they just want to load test it and throw it at the players and see what happens. You know, I don't know.
God.
But, like, I don't know why they can't dynamically assign us to new servers, because already, right, if a server in Pyro crashes and you know, they spin up a new one, and 5 minutes later it's ready to go, and everybody on that server is moved over, and anybody new trying to join that server is moved over. It's like they're close.
So what you're telling me is that the Siege of Orison, which one of my favorite events in the game, is going to be far worse than it used to be.
I mean, I think it's going to be about the same as
it
it used to be. It's all
Well,
dependent on how
before
many people
it
are
was
online.
fun, it was playable, and sometimes the bosses wouldn't spawn in correctly and things
Yeah.
like that. But most of the time, it was pretty playable. But you'd have just a shitload of players, running around and doing weird things. So I love the idea of Inciting, but I hate that they're gonna break another. My favorite two events,
Yeah, are going to be very
Xenothreat and Siege of
lackluster.
Orison, and they're gonna fuck them both up.
Well, like, I get that in a sense, right? Like, last time we did Siege of Orison, servers were 50 players, and there was one server for all of Stanton. And so that server was controlling everything everybody was doing everywhere, right? So, like, I
Was it
get the
50?
idea.
Yeah, I guess it
Or
was.
it might have been 100 by then, I forget, but it wasn't 300,
600.
it wasn't 700 yet.
Yeah.
But now, so it's like, oh, well, it's tracking the AI in the bunker, and it's tracking the AI with the guy doing bounty missions, and it's tracking the AI for all the players doing Siege of Orison. But there's only one Siege of Orison location it was had to track. Now,
with one
even though
big
it's
bunker.
it's one server tracking all Siege of Orison instances. So it's your AI and my AI and Mantis's AI, because we're all running it separately solo, and it's controlling all the NPCs across all the instances. It's just it's gonna be so bad, and people are gonna be so angry. I just see it happening, and I'm like, oh god,
You're
guys,
just
the train wreck is
crushing me.
coming. I'm sorry. I want it to work too. I am so excited to try out some of these new FPS weapons during the 4.9 break. I'm gonna run a bunch of Onyx. I'm gonna run a bunch of bunkers, and I'm gonna really dial in the FPS weapons I want. And then I
Boy,
think
my
it's just
dream
not
was
gonna
that
matter.
Orison was gonna work so good that we got AU back with his sniper rifle up on the building
Yeah,
top, and Mantis and Key and I all out with us, and have a 6-person PL hangout, because Siege of Orison was so much fun.
The only other thing I
What?
could imagine them doing is just lowering the overall shard population caps, right? And there's we're just gonna have more shards, and there's gonna be 200-person shards instead of 700-person shards, and that way, maybe you'll have 100 people at Siege of Orison, but
No,
maybe
I
you
can
won't
see
because
exactly
the
what.
shards are,
Well, in their mind, this is they want to stress test it. They want to figure out how many players can they jam on one server before.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
the
it's
FPS
50.
drop.
It's 50. We've seen it. We've played this game long enough. It's 50 players. Right? Here, I'm going to display info right now. There are 29 players on our server right now where I'm sitting. The server FPS is 16, 13, 15. right? So like,
Here, I'm flying over to her now, so I'm in quantum.
Yeah.
So let me see what on mine says. Mine says so it's 277 on the
Yep.
shard and 44 on the server. So I'm in the because
yeah.
I'm
And
in
what's the server
quantum
FPS?
space. Server FPS is that's my oh, it's bouncing around 10.
Yeah.
So like 9 to 11.
Right. So you have 30 players, it's at about 20. You have 40 players, it's at about 10. Right? Like we know this. This is how it has been literally the entire time I have been playing Star Citizen since I joined, in 2021. Right? Like in patch like 316 or 15 or whatever it was. So like, I don't know. I just think they're gonna make this mistake. We know it's gonna happen. Just let the train hit us and try to find low pops. My hope is that word will get around that it's so broken that it will not have that many people trying to do it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Like it's fucked, don't even try it, and then we go
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded.
Start posting that now in Spectrum. Yeah, I'm playing
I
it.
should
on
just
PTU, it's
write
fucked.
that Spectrum or Reddit post of like, guys, I'm sorry, but this is gonna
You
go
fucked this
bad. Just
before.
prepare yourselves now. Like, this is what everybody's out there saying server meshing is gonna fix all of our performance issues, and it didn't. Everybody thinks instancing is going to fix all of our performance issues. The only advantage to this is that with everybody on Siege of Orison server, it will
Yeah,
free
the
up
other
server resources everywhere else. So like, it's going to be a great time to play in Pyro and Nick.
Yeah, there you go. So that's I guess the one good thing is we go out and get some good pyro play.
Yeah, but all right, I'm gonna hop off. But yeah, you're close to accomplishing our goals. I hit mine. We are. You might be able to get the Idris now. I just saw something pop
Well, I'm
up.
thinking I'm gonna try to do it before. Actually, let
I
me
don't
check the
see
address.
it. Yeah, I don't see it on my end.
I just arrived at. I'm just coming up to Everest. But let me contracts. They might have a different pool over here. No, it hasn't shown up yet. But I think I'm gonna. Oh, it's gonna be me. Yeah, so I think that's my goal. Is if I can just do two ambushes tonight in my Corsair, that'll complete it, and then I don't have to worry about running out of time.
Yeah, I think, are you running the M cannons, the M series?
Yeah, I got full M cannons, and like I said, I'm gonna try it once and see if that works, and if not, I'm just gonna go right out to Hurl too, and then buy a whole bunch of the
Yeah, I think
the
my
Thunder Strikes or whatever they are.
I think my only advice, based on having done this with you a bit and done it in my TAC, is like, if you're at the point where you have the shields down and you're hitting the hull, and then your capacitor runs out, you're either firing one shot every 5 seconds, or you're pausing to let it recharge. That means their shields come back. Do 2 fire groups. So put the size 4s on one group and the size 5s on another.
Oh yeah.
And just drain the size 5s, switch to the size 4s, drain those, switch back to the 5s. That way you're always able to hit them with one of the 2 sets, and the shields never come back up. It slows
bet
down your DPS,
I'll
but
set
you're consistently applying it.
What I'll do is I'll set up 3 fire groups, is like the 4s in one, the 5s in one, and then one that has got them both.
Yeah.
For like a finisher.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go with that if you're running laser cannons. And look, they're nerfing ballistics next patch, so we might be very happy to run
Yeah,
laser cannons.
I read that and I was just mad.
I mean, the bigger sizes, like the size 5s that I have on the Paladin, are going to be roughly the same. They'll still be good, but like the smaller ones that you run on the small ships are not, which is too bad. But yeah, all right. I could keep talking forever. I need to sleep. Good night, sir.
Good night.